Hello everybody, and welcome back to the greatest live show of all time. That is right, everybody. Now today we're going to be talking more about the Michael Alberto versus Nicholas DeOrio stuff. We sort of got into it a little bit on my last stream. Then my Wi-Fi took the fattest shit ever, which is fun. And then there was no viewers by the time my Wi-Fi worked again, so I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to end stream and talk about this stuff after the fact. The next day, I guess, which is precisely what we're doing today. So, for those of you who are new here, I always make sure to include timestamps in the description below. Once the live stream is done, I do that as quickly as I can, watching it at least 2 times speed, if not faster, skipping around and whatnot. So, if you want to skip around, and there's timestamps, feel free to use them. Or you can listen to the entire thing as a podcast. That is also viable. Finally caught another stream. Well, why hello, Rainborough, and I'm glad to hear that you have caught yet another stream. Now, yeah, let me put on the cat ears. Now, we watched part of the video that Michael Alberto made on Nicholas DeOrio just the other day, right? Just not that long ago. And basically, let me, yeah. Oh, wait, I forgot to put the donation link in the thingy. So I gotta do that now. Hold on, I'm very sorry about that. This is why I do timestamps after the fact, for people that just want to get to the meat, the juice, you know what I mean? Play Minecraft? Well, not right now. I'm not playing Minecraft now. Donate here to support me. Why? Because it's not a Minecraft stream, it's a commentary drama stream. So that I'm going to be talking about commentary drama instead of Minecraft. I know, it's crazy. Look, I don't ever do Minecraft content on this channel with a few exceptions, okay? There's a few exceptions, don't get me wrong. But those are the exceptions, not the rule, by any means. So, I'm just saying. Now, the other thing is, I don't know how much of this is going to end up in a video. I don't know, I might edit it, I might just leave it as its own thing. It's probably going to remain public, I'm probably not going to unlist or private it, but do keep in mind that maybe some of the things you're about to watch will be used in future video projects. I'm just saying. Maybe not. You never know. So, if you want to be part of a video project, potentially, and you're watching live, I'm just saying. If you indirectly want to be an influence on my content. So, anyways, let us begin. No more need to talk about random nonsense any longer. So, I guess we'll start by giving some background. So on my previous stream, we watched part of Michael Alberto's god-awful video on Nicholas DeOrio, and I'm 18 minutes in, that's sort of where we left off, and let's just say, the video has been less about Nick DeOrio, and more about Zaptie, where basically, Michael on one hand says, oh, I'm not trying to incriminate Zaptie or anything, what the fuck are you talking about? But then he criticizes Nick DeOrio for defending Zaptie from people falsely incriminating him. So I'm not sure what that's all about. Well, I kind of am, but we'll get into that. So why don't we just continue the video? All right, continue.
Say when you're dealing with somebody who's accused of being a sociopath already.
Gee, I wonder what Zaptie thinks about people who argue what DeOrio is arguing right now.
I see a lot of people saying that the girl is the aggressor here, that she flirted with these people with malicious intent or to get attention or whatever it may be, but the fact
is this talking about the mini-lad situation?
The fact of the matter is that her intentions aren't relevant. Kiwi sent a photo of his penis to a girl he knew was a minor.
And before you say, well, Kiwi sent nudes and Zaptie didn't, is receiving images from and
wait, hold on.
now.
Okay, let's replay this, Because the ages are going to be important. Do they say the ages?
I see a lot of people saying that the girl is the aggressor here, that she flirted with these people with malicious intent or to get attention or whatever it may be. But the fact of the matter is that her intentions aren't relevant. Kiwi sent a photo of his penis to a girl he knew was a minor.
Okay, how old was the girl? And how old was the grown adult? If it was 17 and 18, I don't care. If it was 13 and 27, I do care, right? There's going to be a distinction there, right? Not necessarily, like, again, I just don't understand why he needs to paint this picture so dishonestly. I'm sure there are plenty of things you could criticize Nick for that don't require you to be dishonest. I mean, hell, I brought up the Natty Forsyth stuff on the previous stream as a much better comparison. If you want to bring up some sort of hypocrisy or inconsistent standard, that is the first thing you should be bringing up.
Before you say, well, Kiwi sent nudes and Zaptie didn't, is receiving images from and then planning to travel across state lines to have sex with a minor somehow better?
Okay, well, not all minors are the same age, and not all adults are of the same age, right? A 17-year-old's a minor, and an 18-year-old is an adult. A 70-year-old is also an adult. A 2-year-old is also a minor, right? You gotta say what the ages are, specifically. Because if you don't, I'm just gonna assume that you're omitting important details that would obviously be symmetry breakers.
Next argument I'll be addressing is the legality of the two of them having sex in real life.
I literally do not give a shit, but okay.
Zaptie was planning to do that. The defense made is the age the girl gave Zaptie was 16, and 16 is the age of—
No, the age she gave was 17. We already went over this on the previous stream. According to what Zaptie perceived her to be, she was 17 and he was 20. Not 16, okay? 17.
Consent in both Washington, USA, where she lived, and 16 in Canada, where Zaptie was from. And because of this, it was a completely legal relationship.
On top of that, from a legal standpoint, wherever he
I don't care if it's legal or not.
was at the time, had a legal consent age of 16.
I care if it's morally justifiable, right? An 18-year-old and a 60-year-old is legal, but that's not morally justifiable, right? That's going to be a lot more predatory than a 17-year-old and a 20-year-old, even though the 17-year-old and the 20-year-old might be a little bit more illegal, I guess.
As confirmed by the entire cast of Hot Wet Soup, unless they were
Wasn't the girl younger and Zaptie knew? Source?
lying. Whether it was Canada or a state that he resided in, he could have legally had sex with this girl.
Zaptie shit is so convoluted. Yeah. No, I don't disagree. It is quite convoluted. But, I mean, it does remind me of the Natty stuff more than anything else.
Legal argument completely falls apart simply due to the fact the federal age of consent in the US is 18. In America, it's even illegal to have sex with someone—
I don't care about the law. Can you get to the point?
under 18 if you cross state lines to a state with a lower age of consent. Like I said earlier, when you make a legal argument to defend someone, it actually has to be legal the whole way through. The most laughable—
Well, I'm against the concept of using legal arguments as moral ones. Just fundamentally.
Part of DeOrio's original Zaptie video being his defense of Zaptie's text message, where he admits to what he's doing being illegal.
On top of that, she attached a few screenshots that made their way around quickly. This included the infamous "you're worth getting arrested for" response that's so memeable, it's probably the biggest reason that these allegations have still remained largely unquestioned to this day. The first thing that caught my eye specifically was that the main twitlonger right here—
They are not defending Zaptie, are they? Who? Nick DeOrio or Michael Alberto? Nick DeOrio was defending Zaptie. And Michael Alberto is trying to explain why that's somehow bad, I guess. But, alright. I guess it's a bad thing to defend people from false pedo accusations, apparently.
Says no nudes were sent, and the message
Either way, Tiny Mikey's arguments are shite. True.
implies right here that the girl was wearing some form of clothes. On top of that, these are very blatantly cropped, with no scrolling DM proof or extra context for each screenshot. We genuinely don't have any idea whether things like "you're worth getting arrested for" were a joke or not, because we only see what Heather wanted us to see. Before you say, oh, who joked?
But Nick DeOrio, That's inconvenient for Michael Alberto's argument. You can't say that.
Talk about something like that, let me help remind you that I just vindicated a YouTuber who told the girl it's rape time in the DMs, and that girl was literally accusing him of rape. Context matters, and people make edgy jokes.
Everything in this part of the video is just grasping at straws.
How is it grasping at straws?
Oh, it's so memeable. Oh, it might be an out-of-context joke. Oh, there was this entirely different
Well, yeah, if we don't know what it is, then yeah. It tends to be the case that, yes, we're gonna assume best case scenario until there's actual evidence. Again, what is this standard of guilty until proven innocent? Why do you have to wait for them to be proven to be innocent? Like what? Oh yeah, let's treat them like they're guilty until they can prove their innocence. Like, that's an insane position to take. You know, talk about legal arguments, you know. Isn't that good? I feel like you could make an easy legal argument for why that's stupid.
situation. This part of the video is so pathetic. I don't know why Nick...
She was 16 on... No. Zaptie perceived her to be 17. That was the perceived age. It is a 3-year age gap. Is it weird? Yes. Is it cringe? Also yes. Is it the end of the world? No. And he doesn't deserve to have his entire reputation fucked forever because of it, right? Well, was she a victim if she lied about her age? Yeah, exactly. It's like, did Zaptie put a gun to her head and make her lie about her age? Like that? Obviously not. No, he knew later she was... No, I'm pretty sure, and I could be wrong on this, he found out that she was 16 after they had already stopped dating. That's what I understand. I could be wrong on that. I would need to refresh my memory. But... And also, once you form an emotional attachment to somebody that you think is just 3 years younger than you, rather than 4 years... I mean, I don't know. I've never had anybody lie about their age to me. I don't think, at least. Because if I date people, I'm going to date people that are older than me, rather than younger than me, or at least the same age. But that's just me.
Holds Zaptie to such a low standard. He should be held to a much higher one, given his background. Zaptie...
He should be... Wait, hold on, what?
Part of the video is so pathetic. I don't know why Nick holds Zaptie to such a low standard. He should be held to a much higher one, given his background.
Given his background? I think that everybody should be held to the same standard. Again, you can bring up other examples where they don't apply this standard consistently, right? I mean, fuck, if you have a massive digital footprint that spans across many years, and you're an A-logger like Michael Alberto, looking through all of Nick DeOrio's liked tweets for the video, and keeping track of it, then you should be able to find instances of them contradicting themselves, right? Like, I don't know, maybe that's just me? I don't know, maybe Nick is just so good at never contradicting himself. Maybe that's what this video really demonstrates, who knows?
Zaptie was a 20-year-old law student. He went...
By the way, Zaptie is a... Okay. Is he a creep? Like, that is who he is fundamentally as a person? Or did he have a relationship that was kind of creepy? Because again, there's going to be a distinction there. To do something creepy is not the same as to be creepy, right? To be creepy implies that it's some sort of characteristic that doesn't really change over time, like as if it's a core part of who you are, right? Or at the very least, a big enough part where it should remain a big deal till the day you fucking die, right? He was... Wait, no one is saying that, oh yeah, no, it wasn't weird or kind of sus or whatever the fuck, that he was dating someone who he thought was 3 years younger than him. No one is saying that. All I am saying is that there is not sufficient evidence to label him as a pedophile or to claim that, oh yeah, he deserves to have his entire life ruined. Like, Fembro, this is no different from the Natty stuff. Like, it's the same shit. It's weird degen shit, sure, I agree. But if Zaptie doesn't do it going forward, which as far as we know, he hasn't, then what's the fucking point of still even talking about this shit? I just don't get it. Yeah, I still think Natty is a okay. I mean, fair enough. I mean, if you're consistent, that makes it better. But I don't know. I just think that none of this shit is unforgivable, right?
100% knew
Now, I don't think Natty should be on the internet, so thankfully she's not anymore, as far as I'm aware. That being said, that's mainly for her mental health more than anybody else, because that shit was terrible for her, and it was affecting her very negatively, but that would be the main reason, but whatever.
he was breaking the law. Not to mention, he made a video criticizing red kiwis for sexting with a 14-year-old at age 19, in which
So hold on. A 19-year-old sending literal nudes, not lewds with an L, nudes with an N. A 19-year-old and a 14-year-old is the same as a 20-year-old and a 17-year-old. Do you not understand, Tiny Mikey, why this position of yours is fucking insane? Like, this is an insane thing to argue. Like, you have to be a complete moron to think like this.
he says it doesn't matter if she lied about her age.
But she lied about her age. It doesn't matter.
The fake age is still 2 years shy of the age of consent.
Okay, yeah, well, if Zaptie said, oh, it doesn't matter if the age was lied about, then yeah, sure. That was a dumb thing to say. Obviously, it's something that should be taken into consideration.
Now, Kiwi keeps saying, but she lied about her age, but she lied about being 2 years older, meaning her lied age is 16. Kiwi is still 19. But she lied about her age. It doesn't matter. Her lied
Well, it does matter.
age is illegal.
And it's the adult's responsibility.
Okay, yeah, so that would be an example of Zaptie being a hypocrite. I mean, sure, you could make that argument. Yeah, sure, Zaptie is absolutely 100,000,000% a complete hypocrite here, unambiguously. Hey, thank you, Hoopty Scoopty, for the $1. Tiny Mikey's thumbnail is weak, too. Should have just photoshopped Nick's face onto Tipster's body, to be honest. That would be pretty funny, yeah. With McDonald's in the background or some shit. Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. He's got away with what he did multiple times now. Yeah, I don't know. People are really weird about this kind of shit. Look, I think it is fair in this case to say, yeah, Zaptie was being a hypocrite, right? But that's not what this video is supposed to be about. It's not, is Zaptie a hypocrite? Is Zaptie kind of a weirdo or a degen? It's like, yeah, well, sure, yeah, he is. But the whole point of Nicholas DeOrio defending him was not to say, oh yeah, Zaptie is like this perfect, innocent little angel. Okay, that wasn't the point. The point was just, how about we don't label people or falsely accuse people of being pedophiles without any actual evidence? That was the point of that. You can make arguments about hypocrisy and be correct. I mean, hell, it's not that hard. I mean, you just did it for Zaptie. Surely you'd be able to do it for Nick DeOrio as well, right? Sure, Zaptie's a hypocrite here. I don't disagree.
Responsibility to verify the age.
I know, but the problem is, Kiwi, is like one person's an adult and they have to know better, and it doesn't matter what the kid says.
I have to agree with Keem again. Kiwi is the adult, and it genuinely doesn't matter what Jerica said.
DeOrio has also made...
I mean, sure, by Zaptie's own standards, then yeah, sure. But I don't necessarily believe that Zaptie's original standards were the correct one to begin with. So, again.
similar statements.
Hey.
Age gap, the fucking defense about, actually... Wait, what? In favor of Zaptie's... Okay. Do you not understand the difference between being in favor of somebody or thinking they're a great person versus just not wanting, labels that hold a lot of weight being thrown just all willy-nilly? Terms like pedophile get thrown just at everybody. It's like shit that you throw at the wall and you just hope it sticks, right? And sometimes it does. And sometimes it sticks to the wrong wall, right? That's a problem. You should only label somebody as something as seriously bad as that if you have a shit ton of evidence. Now, you can say that Zaptie's a fucking, he's a loser, he's disgusting, he's a degen, what he did was illegal. All those things are true, right? Now, where I start to take an issue, there are a couple instances where I take issue. One of them is labeling. One of the issues I take is when people label others as things that they are not, or that there's not enough evidence to prove that they are. And the other is trying to ruin somebody's entire life over it. with this punitive justice mindset rather than a rehabilitative one, right? Like, again, if somebody is 20 years old, I mean, that's what, a year older than me, right? So, I'm almost 20 in a sense, or at least I'm getting there, right? So if there's a 20-year-old, and a 17-year-old, and yeah, sure, that's a bit, okay, yeah, don't save nudes from the 17-year-old. That's fucking weird. That's illegal. It's a bad idea. You shouldn't do it. There are both moral and legal reasons for why you shouldn't, right? Hell, I mean, it's, saving nudes in general is something that I think is a bit iffy no matter what the age is, right? That being said, I don't know, it just seems like, people will take these things too far, and that's sort of where I draw the line. You don't have to like Zaptie or think he's this great guy. You can dislike him or not want to associate with him, or choose to, or if he were to still make videos, let's say, choose not to watch his videos, because, you really don't like the shit he did. That's fine. But trying to ruin somebody's life over something like this is a bit much, right? People deserve second chances. If it's a 3-year age gap, who gives a shit? Seriously. It's the kind of thing where if it happens in high school, whatever, you get made fun of for it, or whatever the fuck, right? If you do that, right? Because, let's be real, we all remember, okay, yeah, there was that one couple where it was like a freshman and a senior, or a sophomore and a senior, whatever the fuck. Oh, yeah, that's kind of weird, and we all make fun of it. And then we laugh and move on, hoo-ha, the whole world works, right? We don't hold it against them till the day they die, right? That's the difference, right? You can make fun of them, but don't hold it over their head until they die, right?
All caps Titrop. It's not a child's job to let the adult know it's the
20 and 17 is weird and shouldn't happen, but it shouldn't be life-ruining, especially if it's a one-time occurrence. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, I don't know, it just seems like I don't know, it's not a great thing to ruin somebody's life over. That's all I'm gonna say.
The adult's job to find out. Look, dog, I agree with you. I've just stopped giving this dumb fuck take over and over again when I'm explaining it, because there's clearly a point where I'm trying to argue if there was predatory behavior. If he knew that she was 12, that's bad. If he thought she was 13, that's bad. If he thought she was 14, that's bad. If he thought she was 15, that's bad. If he thought she was 16, that's still bad. There's no...
So, bad is a very broad term. I'll give you that. I think I see where he's going with this, and maybe this is a decent point for the very first time in this video. A decent point of hypocrisy. I mean, it's been over... it's almost been 25 minutes into it, and we're finally getting to what might be a decent point against Nick DeOrio. It takes 25 minutes to show, okay, maybe he was slightly hypocritical. I don't know. Maybe he fucks it up somehow.
No way to salvage this. It doesn't actually matter if she lied about her age.
Zaptie also
Okay, yeah, sure, you can argue that Nick is a hypocrite there. Okay, great. He contradicted himself one time. Oh god, the worst commentator. How dare he contradict himself one singular time? Sure, you can hold him accountable. You can say, oh, that was kind of a shitty thing to do, right? But if we're almost 25 minutes into the video, and this is the best argument you've made so far, I don't even disagree with it, right? It's the first thing where it's like, okay, yeah, I kind of agree with that. Right? Without any grievances or stipulations or oh, you sort of omitted this. Okay, I can get behind this. It's an argument of hypocrisy. I see where he's coming from, if nothing else. In fact, I think I agree.
claims Kiwis is a pedophile.
So when all's said and done, do I think Kiwi is a pedophile?
Yes.
So it seems like he thought engaging in this type of behavior was morally reprehensible.
Well, wait, Zaptie did? Yeah, yeah, sure, you could, but this is an argument for why Zaptie, primarily, is a hypocrite. I don't care if Zaptie is a hypocrite. Your life shouldn't be ruined over being hypocritical, right? It's not good to be a hypocrite, but it shouldn't be a life ruin. Like, I don't think it means anything. Okay, yeah, Zaptie is a hypocrite. Okay, I give a shit because why? Because, again, we're dealing with very serious allegations that go far beyond just is he a hypocrite, yes or no? It's like, come on.
If you go by Zaptie's own logic, he is a pedophile.
If Mikey wants to keep saying Zaptie sexted a 14-year-old, he also has to say, EDP sexted with a 20-year-old man. Holy shit! Holy shit, you're actually so right! Holy shit! I didn't even think of that! You're right! Yeah, because if it doesn't matter what the perceived age is, that would have to go both ways, right? Oh, it doesn't matter if they said that they were 13. They were actually 20. So EDP, wasn't flirting with a 13-year-old. He was flirting with a 20-year-old. But oh wait, it actually does matter what they say their age is. That is an important detail, obviously. No matter how fucking hypocritical Zaptie may have been all those years ago. Or hell, even if Nick contradicted himself there. That still doesn't change the main point here, right?
I'm not the one, making a claim, I don't want to get sued, but I'm just pointing that irony out.
I'm not making a claim, parentheses, I don't want to get sued. See the way he delivers this? He's very clearly implying something. Oh, I'm not gonna, say anything. But like, I mean, you all know what I think. I mean, come on, it's pretty obvious. Yeah. Like, come on.
Out. But hey, just like Zaptie said.
Wait, hold the fuck up, I found info that the Zaptie shit is way... Well, we're going off of the Michael Alberto video, alright? Maybe the Zaptie shit is worse. I don't know. But Michael Alberto has done a shit job explaining why it is. Let me read more and I'll link that, because it's an old Reddit thread? Okay. Alright, fair enough. I mean, we'll look at it in a bit. Like, this is meant to be drama between Michael Alberto and Nicholas DeOrio, not Zaptie shit. Like, I don't know why the entire video so far, we're almost 25 minutes into it, and holy shit, it's just a video about Zaptie. Like, why? What is the point of this?
The only difference between him and Kiwis is Zaptie never admitted to it.
Even in my video, everyone's like, how are you gonna make this video and then do the same? I'm like, well, the difference is I never admitted to all this shit on
Admitted to... Wait, what?
video.
What a weird...
I mean, okay, that sounds weird on the surface. I need to know what the context is. Maybe there's context we don't know of? Because, like, I don't know anything about that situation in particular. I mean, to be fair, the Zaptie videos are a huge part of Nick's success. Yeah, but still. Like, I don't know. It just seems like a really weird thing to... Like, unless you have, like, a good case against... Like, if you have a good case against Zaptie, then sure. This would be a decent argument. It's like, well, you defended a guy without looking more into it. Even though the whole point was for you to look into it, right? If that was the case, then yeah, okay, fair enough. But he didn't look into it. He's just being contrarian for the sake of being contrarian because he doesn't like Nick, right? Now, don't get me wrong. I love being contrarian. I do all the time. But... There are times and places where it's reasonable and where it's not reasonable. Here, it's not reasonable because of the weight. Just the sheer weight of what we're talking about here.
Weird thing to say. Now, what's the more reasonable explanation?
Like, we're supposed to be showing Nick's hypocrisy, not Zaptie's hypocrisy? Yeah! Yeah, it's like, I don't know what the point of it... I guess he's just sort of adding it as the cherry on top or something. Like, oh yeah, well... it's both Nick and Zaptie agree that what Zaptie did is, really bad, like, this bad, as they're saying it is for this. If it's not Zaptie in this situation, it's somebody else. I get that that's the point he's trying to go for. It just comes it comes across as really weak with the way it's delivered, if nothing else. Like, I get where he's coming from, but...
Of these text messages.
How old is this drama? Pretty old, except this video is new. It's just a video made out of spite.
That it's a memeable,
Look, I've done plenty of things out of spite, alright? I've been canceled for it, in fact, right? But, come on.
Be out of context joke message, and there was this entirely different situation, or he thought what he was doing was wrong, and he got sexual gratification from it.
We genuinely don't have any idea whether things like, you're worth getting arrested for, were...
I mean, maybe he's just unself-aware? Do you think that maybe that's a possibility? I don't know, maybe it's not. Maybe there's no such thing as somebody being unself-aware. You know, that doesn't even exist. Yeah, no. Chris Chan, most self-aware motherfucker on the planet. Because everybody's self-aware. But yeah, no. I don't know. I just think that, okay, Zaptie is unself-aware. And he's a fucking weirdo.
We're a joke or not, because we only see what Heather wanted us to see. Before
I think he's about as self-aware as Natty Forsyth.
you say, oh, who
Take that for what you
spoke
want.
about something like that, let me help remind you that I just vindicated a YouTuber who told the girl it's rape time in the DMs, and that girl was literally accusing him of rape.
This comparison is so moronic. DeOrio, the difference between Slazo and Zaptie is Slazo actually never sexually abused anyone, but is
Do you have evidence of Zaptie sexually abusing anybody? Like, or is this just something you've made up? Because it sounds like it's something you've made up, if I'm gonna be real.
His accuser took an out-of-context joke to falsely claim that. Zaptie
Oh, wow, what? Holy shit, what could that possibly remind me of? I have no idea.
actually did sex with a minor and he planned to meet up with her. Why?
Okay, but you can still make a joke as well. This is... Sure, he planned to meet up with somebody 3 years younger than him. That's fucking weird. I don't like it. I wouldn't do it. That'd be like the same as me doing it with a 15-year-old, which would make me feel gross. I would not want to do that, but I mean, I don't know. This just shouldn't be life-ruining shit.
While knowing she was a minor. Obviously, these text messages he sent hold a completely
Okay, so this is really fucked. Zaptie's GF had told him she was 16, legal in Canada, while he was 20. She lied about her age. She was actually 14. Okay, from what I understand, she told him that she was 17. Then later, down the line, the age changed to 16. Then it turns out that she was actually 14 this whole time. But the number started at 17, right? So, I don't know. I mean...
different weight compared to Slazo.
This was your it's rape time moment.
If this screenshot of Zaptie was posted without any context and
I mean... okay.
there wasn't any other information, you should be charitable to him. What DeOrio says
But because reasons, let's not be charitable. Because it's not like we're dealing with serious accusations or anything.
here would have been completely fine if that was the case. It can be somewhat easy to twist a piece of innocent information into something very sinister. However,
Yeah. It sure can be. Can't it?
it's really bizarre to give this much charity to someone where there's all this other information we've been
So he just admitted. Yeah, no, fuck being charitable.
through so far in this video. Imagine, if you will, if someone else sent this message. Would Nicholas DeOrio give them this insane level of charitability?
Maybe not, but that doesn't mean that he's wrong for how he handled the Zaptie stuff. It would mean that he would be wrong in those other situations. Like, again, this is why I'm like, okay, you know, why don't you bring up the Natty stuff? Show how the entire commentary community is hypocritical for defending Zaptie, but not Natty. Whereas somebody like me, who commentary YouTubers hate, is willing to do both. I'm willing to play devil's advocate for both, right? I'm willing to give people the benefit of the doubt regardless. I'm willing to defend people on the basis of, I don't think that there's sufficient evidence to conclude that this person is an actual predator.
The answer is
3-year age gap is still bad. I'm not saying it's not bad. Holy shit. You do realize something can be bad without being something that should ruin your life. There's like this, so like there are good things, you know, over here, and then there's bad things that are so bad they ruin your life over here. But believe it or not, there's like stuff in between, right? There's like okay things. There's stuff that's like vaguely bad. There's stuff that's, okay, it's bad, but it's not unforgivable. There's stuff that's like, okay, you fucked up, but you can redeem yourself if you try real hard, right? There's stuff in between all of it, right? And to ignore that level of nuance is just to deliberately be stupid.
is no. Nicholas DeOrio is only giving this amount of charity because he personally likes Zaptie. He is
I mean, maybe, but consequentially, he's doing a good thing. Now, if you want to make this argument juxtaposed with, oh, here is how Nicholas DeOrio has handled the same types of situations differently when it's people he doesn't like, then fair enough. That would be a good argument, right? But the only comparisons he's been able to make are Mini Lad and some other person I've never heard of, so I wouldn't be able to comment on that. But I mean, comparing Zaptie to Mini Lad is just blatantly dishonest, because Mini Lad actually went out of his way to groom somebody, right? What starting when that person was 13 years old, and I think he was like, or maybe she was 14. It was 13 or 14, and he was a fully grown adult. Maybe he was like 18 or whatever, but still.
He's not an honest actor or journalist in the story. He wanted to help revive the career of someone he liked and gain clout from it.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, would that be the same thing if I were to make the video essay about Natty? I mean, shit. Maybe that I shouldn't have put that video project on hold. Or look, I'm not gonna do it regardless, just because I don't want Natty on the internet right now. It's bad for her mental health. But I don't know, that could be like a future endeavor if I have like a louder voice at one point, being like, hey, she did some fucked shit, but like, some of the things people were saying were just flat out untrue, right? I don't know. Like, I look at it, in at least in this context, from the perspective of consistency more than anything else, though, right? I don't think Natty was in the right necessarily, right? I think she did some pretty bad stuff, right? But, oh well.
If a really damning message like this got leaked from someone like Tipster, it would be the greatest day of DeOrio's life. He would never drop it, and he would give the least charitable interpretation of it possible.
You might be right. How has Nicholas DeOrio talked about the Natty stuff? Has he talked about it? I have no idea.
Before you start screeching at me on X, DeOrio, did Heather lie about her age and catfish him? Yes, but it's not like she said
yes. Okay, there you go.
She was an adult. I think most people would
okay, but she lied about her age. 3-year age gap.
agree.
It was perceived to be a 3-year age gap, is what I mean.
The fake age she gave is not an ideal age for someone in their
Wait, you realize that somebody can, it can be a not ideal age.
20s to be trying to
Somebody in their 20s when they are 20 years old. You see how dishonest? Like, this framing is so blatantly dishonest. He says, oh yeah, nobody in their 20s should be sexting minors, okay? He was barely 20. 20s makes it sound like, and of course, he has the age that Zaptie currently is, which is 27, so he's clearly and unambiguously trying to insinuate something here. He's trying to make it look worse than it actually was, right? It was still bad, but it wasn't as bad as he's painting it. Notice how he won't just say 20, he says 20s, right? So that the age might be higher, right? This is what I mean when I say that people like Michael Alberto are clearly and unambiguously lying pieces of shit. He did make a tweet when Tipster disavowed Natty and said, wow, he finally disavowed a known creep. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, that would be equivalent to, I guess, if Nick DeOrio were to be like, all right, I'm a disavow Zaptie. I think he's actually kind of a fucked person. I guess it'd be equivalent to that. But keep in mind that there's like also stuff that people have said behind the scenes about Natty, and it's like, okay, I don't know how much of this stuff is true. But again, I don't have evidence of it, and even if I did, it wouldn't be my place to share. And it's not as bad as, okay, when I say it like that, it sounds like it's really bad. It's not, but I mean, it's not good. It's bad. But it's not. You get what I mean.
to travel and have sex with.
I don't know anyone who would justify an age gap of a 19-year-old and a 15-year-old messaging sexually.
You yourself.
Wait, 19 and 15, okay. But 17 and 20 is a lot better than 19 and 15. But okay. Yeah, very, very honest argument. It's awesome how Michael Alberto, whenever he makes a comparison, has to compare the Zaptie stuff to something that is clearly and unambiguously far worse. Instances in which, whatever, the people in those situations were a lot worse. It was larger age gaps, right? They're a grooming situation when it came to the mini lad shit, right?
Have even said it's a point to criticize Zaptie on.
Yeah, see, I see it as a point to criticize you on.
The whole
Yeah, it's almost like you can criticize somebody, and say you did a bad thing without wanting their entire career to be ruined. It's crazy, I know.
Situation becomes even worse when you remember the real age, which is 14. Interestingly,
Yeah, but Zaptie didn't know the real age. He thought that she was 17 when he was 20.
claimed he was disgusted when he learned her true age, to the
Okay, fair enough.
point of vomiting. He also later stated he thought talking to even a 16-year-old wasn't good.
Now, do you,
Okay, so he has some level of self-awareness. Obviously.
in hindsight, think this was inappropriate, or
Oh, for
like,
sure.
where are you today?
So, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Okay, so if he's disavowing it himself and he's like, yeah, I shouldn't have done this, it's way less likely that he intends on doing the same shit again, right? But people like Michael Alberto try to paint the situation as far worse than it actually was. Sure, the situation was bad, but it wasn't unforgivable. But he wants to paint it as unforgivable because it benefits him, and his argument against Nick is really what it boils down to. He doesn't actually have any principles or values or beliefs, right?
But yes, definitely yes. That was just straight up.
I mean, now Nadia is kind of a known creep. Yeah, I mean, there's been some shit behind the scenes or whatever the fuck, and it's like, okay, this is making me question my position. I don't know. It's like, there was some shit. Again, it's not my place to share it, but it's pretty bad. I don't know. It's not like it's not pedophilic. It's just gross. You know what I mean? It's just gross and shitty. Like, if that makes sense. From what I've heard, alright? This is all alleged. But before then, when it was just, like, based on the information we have publicly, there is not sufficient evidence to you know, you get what I mean.
Fucking creepy and not alright.
I don't know, that's why I don't like the fact that, you know, this is something I'd even be willing to criticize Jalen for. It was the whole, okay, I'm gonna publicly disavow it. Why can't you just privately cut ties? Just be like, okay, I'm not gonna talk about you publicly. You know, I'm not doing any of this shit anymore, okay? Like, you done goofed too many times, alright? I'm sorry, you know. I think that would be fine.
What's the point in defending him despite clearing up some misinformation spread about him? Even he thinks he did something wrong.
Ah, yes, because doing something wrong is the same thing as being a literal pedophile. Yep, there's no difference, because all wrong things are equivalent to pedophilia. Oh, what's that? You stole a candy bar from the store? You did something wrong? That's pedophilia.
However, Nicholas DeOrio still
I mean, think about it, how predatory it is against the large corporation.
defends him as a victim of false allegations to this very day, going as far to say he's a pretty solid guy in that he did nothing wrong.
Well, I don't think he did nothing wrong. I mean, let's go back to the tweet.
Going as far to say he's a pretty solid
Wait, where does Nick say that he didn't do anything wrong? Where? Can you show me that? Because in the tweet, he says, because he's a pretty solid guy who got accused of a bunch of shit he didn't do. Okay? I don't know if he's a solid guy or not, but yes, he did get accused of a bunch of shit he didn't do. So, I agree with Nick. Alright? I don't know if Zaptie is a solid guy, because I've never talked to him before. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't, but I don't really think that that's relevant, right? It would be like using a tweet from a while ago of me saying, yeah, or I think 94 Sith's pretty cool or something, and she got accused falsely of shit.
guy
It's an out of context clip. Femyoz,
in that he did nothing wrong,
Big B didn't do anything wrong, so he didn't do anything to you.
while also
He didn't do anything wrong. He didn't do anything to. Wait, what? What is that clip? Wait, what?
wrong.
Big B didn't do anything wrong, so
Didn't do anything.
he
Wait,
didn't
what?
do anything to you.
While
He didn't do any. What is that? What is that? In what? What? What is the
also
context?
falsely smearing me as every name in the book. Zaptie was a law student
Every name in the book? Oh, okay.
and criticized other YouTubers for sexting with minors, who then sexted with a 14-year-old at age 20. But DeOrio gets really upset if you criticize him, despite claiming previously criticizing Zaptie was fine. The DeOrio double standard is outstanding.
All right, can you show more examples of this? Because yeah, you showed one example where Nick kind of done goofed. Okay, he doofed it up again. All right, you showed us a single example. You gotta show us more. This is not enough to warrant an entire 51-minute and 55-second long video essay. This is
Get
insane.
this. While I was working on this video, DeOrio made his quote-unquote final response.
Okay, wait, hold on.
While I was
July 12th, from Nicholas DeOrio. Here is my stance regarding the technicals and the Zaptie A video. It's an answer to many technicals-centric questions I've been asked about by community since early last year, and a blanket explanation to refer back to for further Zaptie bullshit here. And then addressing the drama, parentheses, 7/12/23, in a twit longer.
working on this video, DeOrio made his quote-unquote final response regarding Zaptie. He directly names technicals, but not me, although
Okay. Yeah, your point?
he sneak disses me in it. While
Maybe you're just not that important. Like, have you ever considered maybe that's a possibility? Maybe he just doesn't give enough of a shit about you?
trying to deflect criticism of his poor journalism, he says a lot of unintentionally funny things. My personal favorite is, despite the fact he previously said, it's okay to criticize Zaptie, this whole document is just crying about me and technicals criticizing Zaptie and
Wait, hold on. Hold on, wait, what? So, this is the screenshot. The thing on screen, okay? From Nick DeOrio. In fact, Technicals has publicly stated he agrees with my position that Zaptie is not a pedophile, given the way he tries to paint me as someone who ruined, quote-unquote, or, quote, tremendously fucked up this investigation, end quote. One would assume we disagree. I mean, yeah, if the main point was to demonstrate how the pedophilia accusations against Zaptie were false, then yes, this is a good point from Nick. I don't know why you would disagree with that. Okay.
and his coverage of Zaptie, saying anyone
Alongside that, Turkey Tom wrote an entire script last year with redundancies included for a separate project that never ended up releasing. It was designed to clarify this case thoroughly with all the new information we have gathered over the years and corrections. He should probably just finish that research at this point because it's often a coward's first Nick DeOrio video. Interesting.
who talks about this topic is simply making cowards first Nick DeOrio video.
What's your point?
Okay, okay, buddy.
The fake laugh makes me want to fucking die.
He also says his videos stand up to the test of time, but
Yeah, I think they do. Yeah. Sure, maybe you got a couple details wrong, but overall, like as a concept, they are fundamentally good videos and good video ideas. So, from Nicholas DeOrio, it says, my stance on Zaptie. I'll be the first to tell you, the video isn't perfect. It's 4 years old. I've issued clarifications, and despite its imperfections, I am happy with it. I have found that the videos, as a series, more or less, stand up to the test of time. There are certainly arguments in the video I wouldn't make if I was approaching this story in 2023. That same, quote, unseen, end quote, person made some pretty solid critiques of some stupid legal arguments I made, for example. Okay, so, Nick has admitted, okay, yeah, maybe the legal arguments weren't that good, but of course, Michael Alberto is not going to read this part, I guarantee it, alright? He's only going to read the part that says stand up to the test of time and be like, yeah, right, no it doesn't, idiot, it doesn't stand up to the test of time, it aged like rotting milk. But then you don't read the part that where he admits, okay, yeah, the legal arguments weren't that good, which was one of your main arguments against Nick DeOrio. You spent a good amount of time on it, even though he's changed and improved and moved on from that. But okay. Basically, while I admit the video is flawed, I do find that it more or less stands up to the test of time alongside its subsequent entries and documented clarifications. If you don't like my video, watch Tom's. If you don't like Tom's, watch Unseen. If you don't like Unseen, watch Tommy or Augie or anyone else who discusses this stuff. Yeah, okay, this seems pretty fair to me. Anyways.
But then immediately admits it has issues with it, and then
Zaptie shouldn't wear turtlenecks, they don't look good with his huge square head. I mean, yeah, sure, I guess. I don't know how important that is of a detail. But,
tells people to watch Turkey Tom's video on the subject, as he thinks it's a better video. The issue is that Tom's video isn't valid because it literally credits DeOrio.
I like how the first thing you see, you just know for a fact that he deliberately showed himself scrolling down to show that he disliked the video just because he was being petty. I guarantee you, right? He showed the full screen basically to just to make sure that everyone knows that he smashed dislike. Like obviously, you know, maybe I'm nitpicking a little bit, but I still think that that's really funny. I don't know. Maybe I'm being uncharitable, but I don't know.
Is that Tom's video?
What? Fuck it. Since we're being petty anyway, or yeah, since we're doing the pettiness contest. There you go, bitch. All right, let's continue.
Isn't valid because it literally credits DeOrio's horrific research. Nick then lists other creators.
Wait. Nick's horrific research, or is it the case that most of the research was good and he got whatever, a few details wrong? Okay, what about the details he didn't get wrong? If Tom just used those details, or, you know, that's what inspired him to make the video, or whatever it may be, I don't see the problem. If Tom, you know, used some of those details, included them in his video, and then did some more research and included some additional stuff, I think that that's a fair thing for him to do.
Creators he's associated with and tells the reader to look at their coverage of the situation if they don't like his. Dude, if you're going to defend your position by telling the audience to watch third parties' coverage of Zaptie, the other parties cannot be associated with you or your research at all, or else they aren't actually third parties. They're
I don't know how I did he. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
Actually just your friends or fans who are trying to support you. So, now that we've discussed Zaptie, let's talk about how DeOrio has lied about me. It starts on a late night,
of course,
at Augie Kickstream.
So the first 28 minutes are literally fucking nothing. It's a nothing burger. It's just him talking about the Zaptie stuff, doing a shit job making arguments against not only Zaptie, but Nicholas DeOrio, you know, the person the video's made on. Also, why is the camera not working properly? That's awesome. I love when it does that.
Back in early April, Augie asked me why people in his community were mad at me. I specifically started talking about a certain prominent e-girl named Courtney, who was not very happy with me. Content creator Boblax then joked that she might have skeletons in her closet.
Okay.
I played along with this non-serious joke and said that there might be screenshots of DMs of her saying bad words.
Courtney,
like bad words, like what? Are we talking like the N-word, the F slur, the T slur? What are we referring to here? I think that's a pretty I'm so curious.
or whatever, they're just like seething.
Air it out. I want to hear you talk mega shit about
I bet
Courtney.
Courtney has a lot of skeletons in her closet.
True.
There might be screenshots of DMs, who knows, but
Screenshots of DMs.
I said something I thought would be good content on Augie's Kickstream.
Wow, that was great content, Michael Alberto. Keep up the great work. That was fucking insane.
Like I always do. This time about this girl.
Like I always do. I'm always making the best content. Yeah, like I always do. You know, it's like a thing. It's like sometimes I forget that, you know, I don't always have to make the greatest content of all time. You know, it's like, you know, it's just like such a habit for me now. You know, because it's something I always do, you know?
Girl named Courtney. Augie would later end his stream, then raid my kick stream. After going to bed and waking up, my many run-ins with DeOrio would start the next morning. DeOrio would tweet out, "Who cares if a Twitter reply girl says bad words in private?"
Yeah, based Nick DeOrio, let's go. Hell yeah.
Exactly, DeOrio. Who cares? Who cares if she said it? Who cares if I screen capped it? Screenshotting messages isn't weird at all. Legit, every person does it.
Nah. Alright. We're back, bitches. I think, probably, I'll bet. I'm very sorry about the lag. Alright, we're back. We're back. We better be back.
All
Let's
right.
go. We're back, bitches. I think, probably, I'll bet. I'm very sorry about the lag. See? Told ya we're back. Okay, I'll just have this running or whatever, so that I can see if it's lagging. Also, I'm gonna... Okay, smash like if you don't like when it lags. That's right, everybody. If you smash like that, then maybe it won't lag or something. I don't know. I'm retarded. It's not even a good way of. All right, hold on. Sorry. Also, I noticed my mic sounds kind of loud. I don't know why. No, it's the same as usual. I don't know why it sounds louder. Huh. I guess I'll turn the gain down a little bit. I'm sorry. You guys should have told me that that the mic was loud. It's going into the red. W's, yeah, let's go. W's indeed. All right, let's go. Anyways, very sorry about that. Let's continue. It's over Femyoz. True. Very true. All right. Anyways, where was the last place? Okay, here we
Said
were.
it. Who cares if I screen capped it? Screenshotting messages isn't weird at all. Legit, every person does it. Even Courtney herself admitted to also screen capping DMs of people saying the same thing in the middle of the drama.
No, but like, the thing is, like, of course I have screenshots of my friends saying problematic shit because it's funny.
Where's the out?
Okay, wait, what was Nicholas DeOrio's main argument again? Let's go back. So Nicholas DeOrio says, what the fuck happened with Michael Alberto and Courtney last night? Who cares if a Twitter girl says slurs in private? LMFAO. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it didn't even sound like Michael Alberto was really joking. So I could understand why he would tweet this. Maybe he was wrong. Maybe he actually was joking. I mean, I wouldn't put it past him because he's not very good at comedy, you know. But I don't know.
Of course, I have screenshots of my friends saying problematic shit because it's funny.
Where's the outrage mob against her for doing the same thing?
Where was the outrage mob against you? I'm confused.
Bonus meme. Here is me on my Twitter circle saying I'm against leaking DMs, and I wouldn't.
Oh wow! Congratulations, you're against leaking DMs. That's fucking incredible, man. I care so much.
Post Courtney's DMs following the conclusion of the.
Yeah, he wasn't joking at the time. No way. Yeah, it didn't sound like a joke. Like this is it's like, oh yeah, I was definitely joking, guys. You know when I said that really that like all that stupid shit. You know when I said you know when I said that fuck. Actually, no, that would sound like a joke. Wait, I'm trying to think of something. You know what? No, because then people are gonna take that out of context. Never mind. I'm not saying it.
The stream, and before the drama had even started on Twitter. And to this day, I have never released them. It was an offhanded joke that meant nothing, and it wasn't even.
Wow, that was a hilarious joke, man. I'm fucking dying of laughter. Oh man, you got the whole. Oh, damn, bro, you got the whole squad laughing with that one. Holy shit.
My joke.
I know that's like a dead meme, but like, Jesus Christ. If it's not applicable here, then I don't know where the fuck it's applicable. Everyone in the community leaks DMs, but that's not a standard anyone cares about anymore. The amount of times Izzy and Cheeto have leaked my DMs, and no one cared is crazy. Yeah, like, they don't care consistently, right? They're inconsistent in their standard, right? I don't know. I'm generally against leaking DMs. I think it does depend on what the DMs are to an extent, but I don't know. Generally, you know, I don't know. I'm against it.
DeOrio would then go on to signal boost a lie that I had threatened to contact her school on the stream.
Okay, so he signal boosted something. This is wow. Yeah, alright.
That I was trying to ruin her life. For those of you who live in reality, I said the exact opposite on the stream.
What is your motivation behind saving these screenshots? Like, that sounds
Originally,
crazy.
I was saving them to be funny, to just like randomly send them in group chats. I'm not gonna be that. I'm just gonna be like at like her college or whatever to like fuck with her.
Give it to her college?
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna.
Hold on now. You sound. What started this like life ruination journey that you have against Courtney now?
I'm not doing anything.
I know. Okay, I'm
not actually good. Well, I just want to make it clear. I don't actually plan to like fucking be just like dump them on Twitter. I'm not actually gonna do anything. It's not that serious. I'm not actually gonna go like flamenco mode.
You're considering your options.
No.
Yo, chat, does this not sound...
Literally like DMs, blah, blah, blah. Wait, do you realize I can be against past actions too, right? Like, what? Any perceived hypocrisy here, it doesn't work against me if it's something I've already disavowed.
Sound nuts?
Why do you think I'm nuts? Why do you think I'm nuts now?
We just pulled... me and Dummy just pulled this completely out of our 5 minutes ago, and we're already like, hey, let's add Courtney to the call and see if she debates Michael. Like, this is pathetic.
I legit clarify.
Okay, what was the fake laugh? The wait, let's play that again.
Like, this is pathetic.
I legit.
It's fucking incredible.
It clarified a million times. It's funny.
Wow, a million. That's crazy.
Zaptie, law student, by the way, sexy 14-year-old, and also says she's worth getting arrested.
Oh my fucking god. For the 5 trillionth time, he thought that she was 17, not 14. Okay? Because 14 is a 6-year age gap. That's twice as large of an age gap as a 3-year age gap, which is what he thought it was. A 6-year age gap, that's a lot worse than a 3-year age gap. I know, it's crazy. So if the perceived age gap is 3 years, and that's the information that Zaptie is going off of, then sure, it's weird and gross still, because it's, okay, 3-year age gap, 17 and 20, not a big fan of it myself, but it's not the end of the world either, right? At 14 and 20, if he knew that she was 14 and then proceeded to date her, that would be a lot different, right? So again, these details matter.
We're all supposed to give...
It's like, weren't you done with the Zaptie section already? Why do you... It's like you can't shut the fuck up about Zaptie.
The best interpretation of that statement possible. But when you joke around on stream about pointless screenshots, that's where DeOrio draws the fucking line between being charitable and malicious. Speaking of that...
I will say that something commentary YouTubers do in general, not necessarily Nick, like, this isn't even a problem with Nick, it's just commentary in general, is, yeah, they do have an inconsistent standard for what is and isn't allowed to be a joke. I'll give them that. Yeah, sometimes they do act as the joke police, despite, LARPing as edgelords that miss the old iDubbbz or whatever the fuck. It's like, well, the old iDubbbz made a video talking about how much he hates the joke police. And I agree with that video, right? But sometimes they go against those ideas and principles, of course. But, I don't know, that's not a Nick thing. That's just, okay, yeah, commentary YouTube be like that, huh?
In late 2022, DeOrio got into drama with Keemstar. He took a clip of Keemstar's girlfriend screaming, "You already made up." It tweeted she actually said the N-word. Because it did sort of sound like that at a first listen, Keemstar was upset by this, because he thought this could hurt her reputation, and...
Wait, what? Okay, so wait.
He said,
"You dirty what?" Oh, okay, it's in reference to the... Sounds like someone... Okay. Sounds like he's talking shit, but okay. I don't know. I mean, if it's something that's mentioned once... for the sake of talking shit, I don't care.
The N-word. Because it did sort of sound like that at a first listen, Keemstar was upset by this, because he thought this could hurt her reputation, and, it wasn't true. DeOrio later clarified she didn't say it and he was just joking when he made that tweet.
Yeah, I mean, I was able to detect the fact that it was a joke as well, even without much context. Even in the framing of Michael Alberto's video, I could detect the irony.
That's worse than anything I did. This "I'm ruining her life" narrative is so illogical. Courtney's rise to minor E-fame was due to being a Twitter reply girl to political streamer DeStiny, who is no stranger to—
Why is DeStiny involved with literally fucking everything? Every commentary drama ties into DeStiny. Everything. Literally fucking everything. Everywhere. Involves DeStiny. Why the fuck is he everywhere? Holy shit. Why?
Making very tendentious statements. Her making offensive statements and hanging around some of the most divisive people online isn't a secret at all.
Courtney says I'm asexual and incel. Thanks,
Courtney,
buddy.
hey! That's who I was thinking of. That's my other friend from your group chat.
Oh yeah? Is she your close friend?
Yeah, she's funny.
She is openly associated with many controversial communities and says offensive stuff publicly.
Oh no, somebody says offensive stuff. Oh god, the horror. What will we ever do? Weren't you just arguing that them being the joke police was fucking cringe, and then acting as the joke police yourself, and now you're continuing to do that? You gotta pick one or the other. You can't do both, alright? Now, I'm not saying that commentary YouTubers are innocent, either. Yeah, sometimes they also try doing both, right? You gotta be like me, alright? You gotta do one, or maybe the other. I'd rather you not do the other, but at least be consistent, right? At least be consistent with what you preach, right?
Legit can't even play some of the clips I have obtained from her Twitter spaces on YouTube.
So basically, the problem is that Courtney said stuff in clips that I'm not gonna play, and those clips are bad. Wow, what an incredible, insanely compelling argument from the man himself, Michael Alberto. Holy shit. Oh, if that doesn't convince you, I don't know what will.
YouTube. They are that bad. Even if I leaked a DM of her saying a bad word on Twitter and did it with the intent to ruin her life, it wouldn't change anything. How could I hurt her reputation when that is already her public reputation? Also,
what's her public? I don't know anything about her. But you're sort of alluding to, oh yeah, she did something horrible. But no, I was just saying that as a joke. But she did something horrible, like, actually. She said some awful shit, and, like, she's hanging around these really controversial people, and she said stuff just so bad, I can't even show it on the video. It's so bad. Because I don't want to get the video taken down. I can't show it. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. Where are the clips? I don't fucking know. They're somewhere, probably. If you can't find them, that's your fault, as the audience. But oh no, they're policing my jokes. Well, that doesn't sound like a joke. That just sounds like you painting somebody in a negative light. At the end of the day, right?
when other people post DMs of her saying offensive things, both she and DeOrio seem to not care at all.
What's the context? What is the context they're doing it in? Because that's obviously gonna matter.
It's almost like they only pretended to care about this issue to attack me and to blackball me. It's pretty clear when Courtney made that tweet to DeOrio saying I was going to her college, she had never actually seen the clip of me on...
Yeah, maybe this is something Nicholas DeOrio should have, gone out and verified to make sure. Okay, that's a fair point, but again, this is a nothing burger. This video could be a minute long, okay? If this video was just talking about the reasons why he made the video in the first place and the actual issues he has with Nicholas DeOrio, it would just be a minute of him saying, yeah, Nicholas DeOrio basically signal boosted something about me that wasn't true, which it really hurt my feelings. I don't like it when he does that. He should have done more research. That would have been his entire video. But no, of course he had to stretch it out to 51 minutes and 55 seconds.
Augie stream.
Lag, never mind, okay.
Courtney was actually...
Let me know if it does lag.
...really generous to me. It's supplied where this originates from. It stems from a small streamer named Leia something, who sent a bad-faith DM to Courtney explaining what happened on Augie's kick stream. Leia has also basically admitted she only sent that DM to cause drama and get Courtney to argue with me on the stream.
So I messaged Courtney to try and get her into the call with Augie, Dumpy, and Alberto, because I like watching blood sports.
Courtney would later walk back what she said to DeOrio.
So, basically, you have most of it. I obviously didn't think he was actually going to contact my school. And well, he doesn't know where I go to school.
Following this stream, DeOrio would then try to run a fake Me Too narrative against me for months. Courtney was not happy that people like him ran that narrative, saying she never alleged anything sexual. In fact, she never even cared about the DMs I took of her.
Can I see this movement you speak
saying
of?
Bad words.
Does this movement exist?
Apparently. Now, this might seem weird, as those who watch my streams likely know, hours leading up to the now infamous kick stream, her and other orbiters were discussing how to blackball me.
He deserves to be punk. People don't shit on him enough. He pisses me off. Okay, wow. Oh no, people are saying that you pissed them off. Wow. I can't possibly imagine why, Michael. I can't possibly imagine why, people would be talking about why you pissed. Fuck. I mean, hell. Look, if I'm siding with the commentary community, okay, and I'm not a big commentary person, okay, I'm quite the contrary. I'm quite the contrarian when it comes to commentary shit. All right, I usually say the fucking opposite of whatever the fuck they're saying a lot of the time. Then again, they also say the opposite of other things they've said in the past, so there's that. But at the end of the day, the fact that I'm siding with them over Michael Alberto says a lot. That you really have to make a really shit fucking video and do a really shit job arguing your points and be very dishonest for me to side with the commentary community over you, right? Hell, I don't know, this is whatever.
The community. And also, she actually did allege sexual narratives. She liked multiple DeOrio tweets claiming
she liked Nicholas DeOrio tweets. Oh god, oh no! Not the Nick DeOrio tweets being liked by her. Oh shit! Oh god, the horror!
that.
So I think there's something else going on. I think he's just like, maybe he's mad that I didn't want to meet up with him. I don't know.
But at one point, she admitted she lied, so.
And then in the, okay, so here she says, except when I'm angry, I'm trying to quote me to him, and then the response is, IDK, I took it as a friendly banter immediately. I don't really hate Spondyle or anything. And then the response from her is, what I never alleged anything sexual because I don't believe that. Wait, she's saying that she didn't allege anything. So which one is it? Did she or did she not?
Thank you for clearing my name, Courtney.
Wait, what?
A great thing.
I'm confused by those DMs, honestly. She's saying two things that sound like they're in opposition to each other. I don't know what the fuck she's saying.
About inconsistent.
For all we know, she could have just been high as shit when she wrote that.
Liars is they are inconsistent liars, and thus their lies can.
Wait, an inconsistent liar. Oh boy, who does that remind me of? Oh, I can't think of a single individual.
Often be exposed by simply
Looks like they're talking about. Yeah, what did Spondyle do again? I don't know. I remember thinking Spondyle was mildly annoying and kind of cringe. That's my entire opinion of him. But I think that his opinion on Michael Alberto deserving to be a punching bag is perfectly justified, okay? Rare Spondyle W, alright? Maybe I judged him too harshly before.
Putting two things they've said or done side by side. According to her, she was actually worried I was going to leak a fact about her private life that she told me at some point.
And I told him some personal, like, information, like, about, like, just, like, personal life shit that I was going through at the time. Yeah. And I thought that, like, oh, if he's gonna leak whatever of me, like, saying, like, bad words or something, then, like, what else is he gonna leak?
I personally find this fact about her life extremely mundane, so I don't know why she cares. All that.
Alright, fair enough, I guess. I don't know, she seems like a dumb bimbo.
What matters is it was never publicly said by me. And while I was making this video.
Already going in bad faith at her, then she says some weird shit and everyone starts yelling the fucking alarm sirens. Yeah, I don't know. She seems like she's dumb, but, like, I don't know. I don't think she's, like, malicious. Michael is malicious.
Video. She started publicly talking about.
Comes to watch Femyoz. Forced to watch. Alright. Alright, I see how it is. Alright, but we're watching. Well, actually, you're forced to watch Michael Alberto today.
It. So she quite literally doesn't care and just wanted to inflict as much damage into me as possible.
Really? Again, this is like the most uncharitable interpretation, but of course that's what you're gonna go with.
I'm fucking like losing my mind with these people, man. Despite
I was referring to whatever Bulls told me what. Oh, okay.
Courtney not wanting these smears against me.
Honestly, happy for Wifi becoming a woke king after getting pussy. Yeah, that's like a rare Michael Alberto W, is him becoming a wokey. DeOrio
wouldn't leave me alone. I tried ignoring him, even ignoring the original tweet where he has my picture.
Yeah, you've done a great job ignoring him, haven't you? That's incredible.
Next to multiple sex criminals.
Okay, yeah, oh no, he made an obvious joke. But guys, I hate when the commentary community polices my humor whenever I make a joke that actually isn't a joke and isn't obvious at all because it was never intended to be funny. But if somebody makes a funny joke about me, that's where I draw the line.
Such as Epstein and Cosby. But when he started popping up in my
Forest, you mean Plest? True.
Mentions attacking my physical appearance, I gave him the response he so desperately wanted. So I ratioed him. His tweet got under 200 likes, me simply tweeting out a photo of him in response.
Wow, oh wow, I care so much. Good job. You ratioed Nick DeOrio on Twitter. I care so much. Wow, that's crazy.
got
This is so. Oh my god, guys, he ratioed Nick DeOrio. That's fucking insane. Holy shit. No fucking way, bruv. I care so much.
And this got under his skin. Because of this, he claimed I was digging into Courtney's personal life, and that it was due to her rejecting advancements I made. I'll just
okay. Wait, what? Okay. Wait, let's read
personal
this. Oh, what do we come back? Wait, what was the weak comeback? Show the weak comeback.
under his skin.
Oh, okay, so, it was him responding to the
Because
original
of this,
thing.
he claimed...
What a weak comeback, LMFAO? Wait, what? Wait, what's the weak comeback? Wait, what? Wait, Michael Alberto's... Wait, which one is the weak comeback? I'm confused. Okay, a weak comeback, but then Nick DeOrio says a weak comeback would be digging into someone's life because they reject your sexual advances. Okay, that's a bold claim. I'm hoping Nick DeOrio has substantial evidence to back it up. I don't know if he does or not. I'm not going to assume that Nick is in the right here. You know, even though Michael Alberto is clearly some sort of habitual liar at this point, I'm still not going to take Nick's word for it, right? I need to see evidence of it.
I was digging into...
You know, it's almost like I apply the same fucking standard to literally everybody. People don't understand... Oh, okay, so it's good when I do it for somebody you like, but then it's bad when I do it for somebody you don't like. But I do it for everybody. I think it's good that I do it for everybody, right? I don't want people to be falsely labeled as anything.
Courtney's person,
right? I don't want Michael Alberto to be labeled as a sexual predator unless there's enough evidence, right? I haven't seen any evidence of it. Now, I don't know very much about Michael Alberto other than this whole drama, but I don't know if he's... haven't seen evidence of him being a predator.
Life, in that it was due to her rejecting advancements I made. I'll just re-show what Courtney said on the screen. Now, the digging into someone's life claim is really funny when you take into account that Nicholas DeOrio was actually doing that to me. A week
Really?
later, I made a tweet mocking his...
If you think about Keffels is cooler than Nick DeOrio, nice grammar. That makes it very fun to read. Like, she steals 100k and blank... Wait, what is blank? What did he cross off? What does DeOrio do? Buy 3DS? Oh, okay. I don't think Keffels stole 100k. I think that was sort of a... That was sort of made up. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe she did. I don't fucking know. I don't think there's enough evidence to support that claim. Non-zero chance it happened. Whatever. I'm not gonna assume it's the case, though.
His 3DS collection, because the 3DS is a horrible console. And I also said that leftist streamer Keffels...
Okay, no, the 3DS is not a horrible console. Fuck you, that was my childhood, you piece of shit.
...was cooler than him. This whole time, DeOrio...
Okay, I don't... Oh, no, okay, yeah, oh, I care... Oh my god, guys, I really got under Nick DeOrio's skin by saying... Keffels is cooler than him. Oh, I'm sure Nick is pissing and shitting his pants right now. After hearing that one. Oh, God.
DeOrio was a...
Oh, no, I can't believe Michael Alberto would say that Keffels is cooler than me. What will I ever do without the validation of Michael Alberto himself? I'm sure that's exactly what Nick was thinking.
Taking screenshots from 2 different people on my private Instagram. And he got so... about this tweet, he quote-tweeted and leaked them.
Okay, wait, what?
And he got so... about this tweet, he quote...
Alright. Okay, so... Is there... Oh my god, it's so small. So, it's... The original tweet is unavailable, great. Ethan Ralph... What does Ethan Ralph have to do with it? I can't... It's too small, I can't read it, I'm sorry. Twitter is just stalking random people who don't know you exist. And pretending they are mad at you because it validates the delusion. It's a copy pasta. I tweeted a copy pasta. And then the Instagram story says I'm becoming like Fuentes in the sense where I've begun. Okay, and then Nick says this guy has been seething for over a week now because he got caught acting like an angry, pathetic freak to an e-girl, and Turkey Tom doesn't want to share a house with him at VidCon anymore. Apparently it's my fault. Is it in response to the tweet he showed? Because it says tweet is unavailable. Did his account get suspended? Wait, did he say anything?
My private Instagram, and he got so about this tweet, he quote tweeted and leaked them.
He quote tweeted that specific tweet? I'm sure he was ass mad over that specific one.
DeOrio is someone who claims and postures to be against things like doxing and digging into others' personal lives. But let's dig more into his position. I mean, on the surface.
Imagine if he said, but let's dig more into his personal life. If he had said that, that would have been really fucking funny. Holy shit. That would have been a good meme. Yeah. Like right here.
Claims and postures to be against things like doxing and digging into others' personal lives. But let's dig more into Nick DeOrio's personal life. If he had said that, that would have been a good joke. Randomly attacking Keffels, +1 debate bro points for real, ONG/S. True. What do you mean the 3DS is... It is not. It was not, okay? I'm sorry. Look, it wasn't like... Look, it was... Look, I might be biased, or whatever the fuck. But for its time, it's like, okay, it's like this small handheld device. Like, for what it's worth, it was good, it was fun. I had fun with it. It's not like it broke at all. It still works to this day, I think, right? It's so they last a long time. They're fun. They're my childhood, or they're part of it, right? Into his position.
Based Femyoz, Nintendo based. I don't even like Nintendo, but I do like the 3DS. I think Nintendo, I mean, like all corporations, is greedy as shit, but I think that they're, like, kind of bad when it comes to certain stuff. Except for their corporate... Yeah, exactly. They're fucking idiots, yeah.
Surface, it seems legit. He's been involved in a heated confrontation with a sadistic troll and harasser named Zoom. This individual allegedly...
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Nick's mother, prank called his mother, posted people's addresses, and even swatted people.
Yeah, that sounds pretty bad.
DeOrio felt this level of harassment was wrong for him, his family, and other people to endure. Rightfully
yeah.
So, I 100% agree.
Zoom, were you harassing Nick?
I called his mom and said that he was
Zoom,
stealing Yetios.
You read my mom's cell phone number, you read her full name, you read multiple parts of my docs to a stream with a Ralph retort.
Love how the camera's working very well today.
Giggling in the background, and the only reason I can't play it for you right now is because Stream.me got fucked by the bunch of you idiots.
Why are you out of breath? You're sitting in a
I'm not out of breath. You sound like you have no answer for my fucking question.
Oh, why did you read my mom's... Calm down, dude. It's the internet. I never
It's not the internet, it's my fucking life when the cops are gonna knock on my fucking door, dude.
Not only that, he's rage quit a stream after he felt content creator Tonkasaw was invading his personal/private life.
Okay, so...
By that, he means Tonkasaw discussed an image DeOrio himself posted onto his public Twitter account, which he still uses to this very day.
While you were crying about us not liking you.
I was
But
crying.
do whatever you like, bud.
Tonka, when did the tears come out of my eyes? I was crying?
When did the tears come out of your eyes? Probably when that girl said she wasn't your girlfriend on that post. That was the saddest shit I've ever seen.
What girl said she wasn't my girlfriend?
When you posted a picture of you holding somebody's hand.
This is nothing.
Just trying to be vague about it, and then they're like, you have a girlfriend? And the girl's like, no, he's my best friend.
Dude, you have no idea what you're talking about.
That was funny as fuck.
It's hilarious.
No, that was funny as fuck. Okay, so that didn't happen, Nick. Nick, did that happen or not?
Yeah, it absolutely happened.
You posted a vague picture of you holding somebody's hand, or like fucking some shit, and then, do you have a girlfriend? She's like, no, he's my best friend and not my girlfriend.
Talk about my fucking personal life on here.
It's not your personal life. It's a tweet you made. It's a tweet you made, Nick. Nick, it's a tweet you made. That's not your personal life.
Do not.
Okay, show me the tweet.
It's a tweet you made.
Show me the tweet.
It's a tweet, not your personal life.
Show me the tweet. Put the tweet on screen. You have editing powers, okay? You're doing it in a video format. You have the ability to edit stuff on screen.
Oh, you think it's cool to talk like
you edit your stupid character still on screen, but you won't edit the tweet on screen. Holy shit.
I intentionally don't name people like this, specifically because I keep that part of my life very off the internet.
No, you don't. You try to post it and look cool, and you didn't look cool.
It was her idea to make the fucking post in the first...
Okay, so I guess he admits to there being a post.
I told him...
I'm sure it was.
She did. That's none of your fucking business.
Then why'd you post it on Twitter, Nick?
It doesn't belong in this argument.
It's none of my business. Why is it up there, Nick? Why'd you post it?
What is happening?
If it's none of anybody's business.
Have is looking into people's personal lives. And it's
How is this your personal life, Nick?
Why are you bringing it up in a fucking debate, Tonka?
Because it's funny, remember? It's about things that are funny. We're debating? We're debating, Nick? Is that what's...
So wait, the point of a debate is to be funnier than the other person? I mean, that's an interesting way of looking at it. Typically for me, whenever I debate, my goal is to be correct and make better arguments than the other person, but, you know, if that's your debate strategy, I mean, more power to you, I guess. Two gay nerds fighting true.
What's happening? Oh, did Nick?
So when Taka and DeOrio had a disagreement, and Taka brought up a woman in DeOrio's private life, Nick's response was, don't talk about my private life. But when I have a disagreement with him, Nicholas DeOrio thinks it's fair game. He shared leaked DMs of mine, which include...
Alright, I will say, I do like the editing...
Talk about my private life.
But when not the editing of this video,
I have
but...
a disagreement with him, Nicholas...
The face being stretched out, okay, that's...
DeOrio thinks it's fair game.
Alright, that's good editing, right there. The face being stretched. It adds a little bit of a comedic element. Alright, I'll give him that.
Shared leaked DMs of mine, which included identifying information of people in my private life, and who were not public figures, including photos of them. This was done maliciously.
I don't know what the fuck you're even... I have no... I mean, I guess, you know, if that happened, then obviously, I guess you would blur it, but I don't know what was in those tweets. But, okay.
Maliciously, in a pathetic attempt to get back at me. Spreading their docs, one could say. When this sort of stuff is happening to DeOrio, you're supposed to feel bad for him and take his side, but when DeOrio has an issue with you, it's...
But why would you blur the entire thing and not just the part with your docs? Or was the entire thing your docs? I doubt that.
Tough shit, and you deserve all
that'd be one hell of a lengthy docs, okay?
This horrific shit happening to you.
I've been right all year, Nick. I don't think that I'll be wrong again.
You've been right all year? This is going well for you. How's your wife?
Don't fucking talk about my wife. Ever.
Why is she gonna come over to my house next?
Ever. Off limits.
Off limits.
Yeah, this is the equivalent of 12-year-olds in middle school being like, "Oh yeah? Well, your mom is gay." And then they're like, "Oh, don't you fucking dare say that about my mother. She's not gay. She doesn't like other women. What are you talking about?" "Ah, but she actually does." "No, she doesn't." "Yes, she does." It's nothing. It's literally just, oh my god. This is the dumbest shit ever.
You should know better.
I should know better?
Yes!
Now some people, including DeOrio, deny that this is doxing. And me claiming
So, yeah, mentioning that somebody's wife exists is not doxing. Was it a secret that he had a wife?
Such is slander. His defenders claim it's fine because it's a public image they simply found and reposted. Just like how DeOrio thinks saving a picture of a 14-year-old girl in her underwear isn't a problem, because it was public.
Oh my fucking god, you are an actual... Oh my god, you are so bad faith. Oh my god. He's just lying. There's no way he's done this unintentionally. He's just lying. This is just blatant lying. No, Zaptie perceived her to be 17. And also Nick DeOrio said, you know, with that in mind, you know, even if she was 17, it would still be wrong for him to do that. But it shouldn't be life-ruining, right? But it was, the age gap was perceived to be 3 years, right? It's a little bit different. It's a little bit different when you actually account for the actual context, you know, like the stuff that the situation is actually comprised of, you know, not just you nitpicking, or not nitpicking, selecting for very specific details, taking them out of context and reframing them to make people look as bad as humanly possible. It's like, okay, all right, sure.
And apparently, the pictures in her underwear were on her Twitter and her Instagram.
Public consumption. They were on social media.
You know...
Yeah, but that combined with the fact that Zaptie thought that she was 17 makes it more reasonable, right?
This "there was no doxing" argument is really interesting for them to make, considering the fact DeOrio called Keemstar a doxer for doing almost the same thing. In a video published on my 16th birthday, all the way back in 2019, DeOrio claimed Keemstar's
16th birthday in 2019. Holy shit! What? This guy's young. What the fuck? He's like only. Wait, 16th. Holy shit! He's like a little over a year older than me. What the fuck? Or sorry, no, not a year. Or sorry, he's almost the same age. Fuck, I'm retarded. No, he turned 19 a little bit before me. Fuck, I'm retarded. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I'm sleep deprived. I'm sorry. No, sorry, he is a little over a year older. Sorry, I'm fucking retarded. Jesus Christ.
Keemstar published a dox of YouTuber JustDestiny. In the video, to really sell this narrative, he plays a phone call he recorded with Keem and Zoom, in which the two tried to find any info on JustDestiny, a YouTuber who was in drama at the time. At one point in the call, Keem mentions using an IP graph.
Wasn't JustDestiny the guy that falsely struck LT Cobra's video about him? That's all I remember. And then there was, like, some other shit that happened where Keemstar did something bad. That's my memory of the situation. I did not care about it at all.
Grabber to help narrow down their search. Now, why was Keem working with notorious doxer and swatter Zoom? Well, because Nicholas DeOrio told him to.
What I just cannot fathom is why Nick was in there, literally helping us, literally saying, I'm going to go to the address and find out. And he's sending us videos and he's popping in and out and he's giving us information. And then somehow it's being spun to Keemstar's a horrible person, swatting and fucking doxing people. I don't get it. He was literally
So wait, Nick was on board with
helping us
it,
trying to
or
find all this information.
Source? Is there evidence of this? Of Nick DeOrio doing that, or is this just something Keemstar has made up? Like, believe it or not, but Keemstar is not known for being the most honest human being on the planet, right? It's kind of so okay.
And he was there.
Yeah, my source of information is Keemstar. Oh, great. What a great source of information.
The entire time.
That's
and
why I
was
don't
taking
get
direction from me and taking direction from you.
But DeOrio isn't responsible for their team up at all, because he was simply joking when he suggested Keem work with him. Just
okay, yeah. That does sound like something that could be a joke, yeah. If he said that before it happened, you know, and didn't know that, oh, that's gonna happen, like, unironically, then yeah, because it does sound like kind of an absurd idea, right? That's the point.
like how, according to DeOrio, Zaptie was just joking when he told a 14-year-old girl that she was
Holy shit! Oh my god, for the 5 trillionth time, somebody he perceived to be 17. 3-year age gap. 3-year age gap, okay? 17, not 14. Holy fuck. He thought she was 17. You are actually brain dead.
Getting arrested for. Everything is just a big fucking joke to DeOrio. Oh, did I forget to mention in a 2018 video, DeOrio called Zoom a pedophile?
Here's a screenshot of a man named Zoom. Zoom is an alleged pedophile who is often found in this community, and after being banned for a brief time, a man with a conscience asks Ralph, why is this pedophile allowed back on the server? And his reply? Don't know, don't care.
It just gets worse for this guy. So he told Keem to work with a—
I don't know anything about the guy he's talking about, so I can't comment.
A pedophile, doxer, and swatter. And his get out of jail free card is he was being sarcastic. Yeah, alright, buddy. Sure thing. You definitely aren't lying when you say that, right? Anyways, back on track.
What?
So DeOrio claims Keemstar published a dox, and DeOrio thinks that's a bad thing. Not only that, Keem is also apparently a super hacker, and he smears people. And Nick also thinks that's bad.
A super hacker? No. Does he smear people? Yeah. Didn't he? Isn't that something that was mentioned in the iDubbbz content cop? I mean, don't pretend like you didn't see it.
Bad. I agree with DeOrio here. I also think all of those things are bad. Now, what did Keemstar actually do? Keemstar sent JustDestiny's public Google Plus account to YouTuber Lieutenant Cobra in DMs. Judging by DeOrio,
yes, it was the LT Cobra situation. I forgot about that.
In video, in a late 2020 Twitter interaction between Nick and Keem, all that ever happened was stuff from JustDestiny's public Google Plus account was shared in DMs.
As it turns out,
I technically, I guess, but like...
The genius himself, Keemstar, entrusted the sensitive dox of an innocent man to a child, a kid who fucking hates him. No.
Well, JustDestiny was falsely... I think he was, like, falsely, getting his videos struck down or whatever the fuck. So...
Oh, I'm not
Nick DeOrio's actually wrong there. JustDestiny was not innocent.
Joking. We don't even know...
Obviously, compared to what Keemstar did, sure. Keemstar was more in the wrong.
Who else got this information leaked? So Keemstar...
But JustDestiny, I think, was like a false flagger.
You published...
If I remember correctly. It's been a while.
The docs.
Throughout my search, I found no proof Keemstar ever actually published it. DeOrio doesn't know what words mean, apparently. So, when it's convenient for DeOrio to call publicly available information a dox, he'll call
Whining about Keemstar doxing kid versus whining about Femyoz. Yeah. No, when Keemstar does it, it's like a silly little Keem. Not again.
Call it that, and he'll make a 1-hour video calling Keemstar.
Yeah, false flagging for making fun of him. Yeah, fuck JustDestiny. Yeah, fuck him. I don't know why. Yeah, okay. Alright. Yeah, I don't know why Nick DeOrio said that JustDestiny was completely innocent. He wasn't. He was a false flagger. That isn't completely innocent. That false flagging a 16-year-old who, like, JustDestiny had, like, over 1 million subscribers, okay? And this kid had, like, 1,000. Alright, this LT Cobra kid had 1,000 subs, more or less, right? His channel was, like, the same size as my channel is currently, right now, right? And he made a video making fun of JustDestiny, the channel with over 1 million subs, and JustDestiny decided, you know what would be a great idea, is to, send false flags, to false flag this fucking 16-year-old's video because he made fun of me, and it hurt my feelings. It's like, okay, alright, yeah. No, fuck that guy. I don't know, maybe he's changed, maybe he's better now, but from what I remember, nah, piece of shit. He pretended to be Dream with John Swan. Wait, what? LT Cobra would later lead to the downfall of John Swan, ironically. Wait, oh shit. So he pretended to be Dream. Wait, what? No way.
Star a doxer. However, if it's something involving me, I'm
only good when the cishet man Keemstar does it, true. Well, if it's, to be fair though, Keemstar already has a reputation for doing dumb shit. So if he does more dumb shit, then it's like, I mean, that was kind of the logic I'm like, okay, well, if I do, you know, controversial shit enough times, then people just won't care. But it's like, okay, but like, yeah, I don't know. If people don't treat everybody the same, it's like, I was sort of presupposing that people would treat me the same as they treat other content creators.
I'm smearing him when I point out he's connecting public information.
They trolled Harley TBS. John Swan lied about it, claiming it was his autistic cousin. That was basically the end of John Swan. Oh my god. Well, I forgot about the John Swan stuff. John Swan was... He truly was the YouTuber of all time, huh?
Information to my private life to try to get some win over me. Even if you disagree what Nick did doesn't fit the dictionary definition of doxing for whatever reason, even though I think it does, what DeOrio did perfectly fits his own personal definition of doxing that he outlined in his—
Wait, what did Nick do? I'm sorry, I was spacing out, I guess, maybe?
Even if you disagree what Nick did—
What did he show?
He'll make a 1-hour video.
What did he show?
Apparently. So, when it's convenient for DeOrio to call— doesn't know what found no proof Keemstar ever actually published it. To call 1-hour video calling available information a dox, he'll call it that. And he'll make a 1-hour video calling Keemstar a doxer. However, if it's something involving me, I'm smearing him when I point out he's connecting public information to my private life to try to—
What? What is it? I'm confused.
Get some win over me. Even if you disagree what Nick did doesn't fit the dictionary—
I don't know what he did. I mean, sure, okay, yeah, you blurred all the information or whatever the fuck. But surely there would be things, you know, before and after the part with your docs, right? Maybe them talking about the docs, or being like, Michael Alberto's IP address is, and then it's like crossed off, or blurred, or pixelated, or whatever. Okay, that would make sense, but the entire thing, it's like, okay, I can just take a screenshot of any conversation and make it blurry and say, this is actually, guys, this is actually a Cheeto doxing me, guys. A Cheeto doxed me, alright? You see these, I'm not gonna, you know, obviously, you know, it's hard to see because I blurred all of the DMs, but trust me, these DMs have my dox in them. You just have to take my word for it.
Definition of doxing for whatever reason, even though I think it does. What DeOrio did perfectly fits his own personal definition of doxing that he outlined in his Keemstar video. At one point during his attempt to cover up the fact he dragged this person from my private life into our Twitter beef and he spread their docs, DeOrio straight up lied to talk show host Ethan Ralph about it. As you all know by watching this video, he retweeted leaked DM conversations from 2 different people in May 2023, which these DM conversations were solely about this individual in my private life.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna go looking for them. I'm not gonna go looking for them. I'm better than that.
Their picture is shown in the screenshots multiple times. A few weeks later, in
Fuck, now curiosity is really trying to get the best. Nope, we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it.
June, he denied ever knowing this person existed till now. It just blows me away how openly he lies. It's such an obvious.
Dox, which person? Alberto sucks, but this ever-expanding definition of doxing sucks even more. Parentheses 1x. What? Oh, okay. Ralph, I agree. Apparently, I doxed this person, but was only made aware she existed. Okay, so could it be the case that maybe, you know, whatever, the person being talked about is somebody that was involved in the screenshots or whatever the fuck, but Nick didn't know who this person was, and he retweeted it not because of that person being in it, but because of the other shit that was about Michael Alberto? Do you think maybe that was the case?
It's an easily disprovable lie too. I don't even know why he would even bother.
The fake laugh. What? Like, why does he do that? It just makes, I don't know, it makes me uncomfortable when people fake laugh. It just feels really awkward.
Trying to tell such a lie. Probably because he knows everyone in the commentary.
It's like when there's like whatever, one person in your friend group growing up who's like really unfunny, but they want to be a comedian, and you kind of feel bad that like if you don't laugh at their jokes, it's like, well, other people are like laughing at the jokes, but they're also faking it. It's like, oh yeah, let's all pretend that it's funnier than it actually. I don't know.
Community will never call him out for anything. What makes this even funnier is DeOrio's most passionate defenders don't even like regurgitate that lie. They'll like acknowledge he did it, but they'll try to redefine the definition of doxing. So,
well, yeah, were the photos already public? I mean, if there was like a public Twitter account that the photos were from or whatever the fuck, then yeah, that wouldn't, I don't think that would be doxing. That's just reposting public images that she herself made public.
So semantically, what DeOrio did doesn't fit it. DeOrio, on the other hand, just straight up lies. He just claims he never knew she existed, even though.
In what sense?
Oh, he did. During this doxing saga, Lyrics made a post criticizing me for having a private relationship of mine public. And DeOrio, in the person who originally did the doxing.
Oh, great. He liked a tweet. I care so fucking much. Oh my god, guys. Nick DeOrio liked a Lyrics tweet. Holy fuck. This is nothing. This is literally fucking nothing. Yeah, 36.3k likes. That's the number of liked tweets. I guarantee you that Michael Alberto has looked at every single one of them and read every single one of them. Somehow. He's done it. Impressive, but also a huge waste of time.
Both liked the tweet. Isn't that funny? The people who...
Oh, that's fucking hilarious, man.
...publicized our private relationship without our...
It was her Twitter profile picture? Ah, yes, the very private image that was her profile picture on her public Twitter account. Oh, God. Yeah, what a private image. Yeah, okay.
...consent are now...
That would be like if somebody, screen recorded one of my streams or videos, and then posted a picture of me, and then people were like, and then I was like, oh my god, guys, I can't believe that you would dox me. You leaked my face. It's like, well, if it's already on a public social media platform, that's not how that works. If you post it on your own public social media platform that is intended to be public and seen by whoever the fuck, right? And you intend on being either a public figure or associated with public figures, then no, it is not doxing in that instance, okay? I'm sorry, it's just not.
Now trying to criticize me for the fact that it's no longer private.
Pretty sure DeOrio just posted a picture of Michael's publicly available girlfriend, I believe, yeah.
Also in his Keemstar video, DeOrio criticizes Keem for falsely accusing JustDestiny as a pedophile.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's actually an argument in favor of Nick, is he's consistently against false accusations.
Which DeOrio has done to me, as you
This is not, no, oh my god. Yeah, because this one joke, this obvious fucking joke is an accusation. Okay. Alright. He didn't even use a picture of you. He used your fucking avatar. Like, this is obviously a shitpost. Imagine if all these freaks are like, obviously, yours is the one that's meant to, whatever, stand out. The part of the joke is, okay, yours doesn't entirely fit in. But you're still a freak, so you fit in that sense. But the joke was clearly just one at your expense. That was the point.
You all know by now. And he also criticized
That's not it, oh my god.
Keem for hacking, which DeOrio later backtracked because Keem never hacked anybody. Like the weasel he is.
Which I have since changed. Okay, so Nick was wrong about something and then admitted to being wrong and fixed it.
DeOrio changed the title to attempted hacking. The reason
I
even mention this hacking claim is because in a response stream to me, Nick read actual hacked private messages of mine from a security breach of a social media platform.
Oh, Michael Alberto was in the post leaks? Is that true? Was Michael Alberto in the post leaks? No, he wasn't. Was he? What was Michael talking about in the post leaks? I'm sure there'd be nothing interesting in there.
So he has no more
Alright, fair enough. Wait, the post leaks from what?
issue using something like that to try and attack
the post
someone.
leaks, what was leaked? Wait, hold on.
Via platform.
Oh,
private messages changed the title. Response stream to me, Nick read actual hacked private messages of mine from a security breach of a social media platform.
Okay.
Michael talking about in the post leaks. I'm sure there'd be nothing interesting in there.
So he has no moral issue using something like that to try and attack someone. After
I don't know if I'd consider that to be doxing. It's leaked DMs. Yeah, content creators leak the DMs of other content creators. It's bad that they do that. Yeah, I agree. I don't personally like it, but
after accusing Keemstar of doxing, hacking, and
certainly not quote hacking. Yeah, no, I agree. Hacking is a bit extreme.
Lying, DeOrio would then work for Keemstar.
Okay.
Star.
You know you can work for someone without agreeing with everything they've ever said or done, right? That's something you can do. You can still, disagree or have like a nuanced position on whatever topic it may be while still working for somebody. I know, it's crazy. I've not
Nicholas
seen...
DeOrio, and today, Keemstar has tasked me with breaking down an infamous story of a previously deleted lost episode of Drama Alert.
While also refusing to take down his video. So obviously he doesn't give a shit.
Or maybe it has something to do with the fact that you can criticize somebody and make a video about them, but also work for them in other context just because you disagree with somebody about one thing or think they did one shitty thing doesn't mean that you must burn the bridge. You may never associate with them unless you disavow your valid criticism about them from 4 years ago. Even if it's not valid, like, criticism. Let's say it's bad. Okay, sure. Hacking is a bit of an extreme word. Okay. But still. It's a video criticizing... If you criticize someone, that's not the same as burning a bridge, okay? That's fucking brain dead.
About any of the...
What kind of fucking argument is that, Femyoz? Wait, what? From me? What did I say that was a bad argument?
These issues, he switches sides whenever it's profitable.
Post is a far-right social media site? Okay.
So, in conclusion, DeOrio is a bad-faith, disingenuous, hypocritical liar who...
Oh, that's priceless coming from you, Michael Alberto, alright? It's the pot calling the kettle black when the kettle is actually orange. With maybe some black spots on it, but it's mostly orange. Yeah. But the pot is black. Yeah. Sorry. Anyways, that was an awful joke.
Defends questionable people, and he constantly engages in the same unethical behavior he criticizes other people for. He postures as this guy who is against false allegations, and will defend people like Zaptie, even though he has to tell lies in order to...
Lies? What were the lies?
Protect Zaptie.
You mean the few instances in which he said wrong information that he went out of his way to correct? Even though he could have just not said or done anything and just ignored it? Like, if he was dishonest, he would have just not said anything. He's just been like, just leave the videos there. It's old shit. No one will care.
He is also totally fine with making false allegations against people he simply just doesn't like. His
What false allegations did he make?
main quote-unquote lead against me has literally stated she doesn't like what he did. He'll say
What did he do again? He signal boosted her tweet? What did he do? I genuinely don't remember. There was like whatever, some like, okay, it's like vaguely bad things.
here and posture like he's against doxing. And then he does it to people for the sole reason that they're
Did he really dox you though? Oh, come on.
associated with me. DeOrio
really
hates me so much. He literally scheduled a phone call with technicals after correctly realizing we were working together. In this call, he smeared me to technicals to try to convince him not to work with me. While some creators did buy into his lies and will never work or talk to me ever again, thankfully technicals didn't, and he continued to work with me. So thank you, Tech. I appreciate it. There's nothing else I can really add here that I haven't already said in this video, so subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow my
Nah, fuck that shit.
Kick. If you would like to throw a couple bucks my way to help me keep producing content like this, there's a bunch of donation methods in the description.
Nah, fuck you. I'm gonna steal your money, alright? I'm gonna donate in reverse, okay? I'm gonna steal your donations.
Description below. YouTube also has the super thanks feature built into the website.
I don't
A
care.
super thanks is basically a comment where you can attach
Oh my
money to-
god, what? Yeah, I love it. Oh yeah, let me show how it can go up to 500, just in case someone wants to donate $500 to Michael Alberto.
And it's all within YouTube's website. This video took me forever, so donations are greatly appreciated, although they're not required. Take care.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. That was fucking painful to watch. I'm glad I didn't watch it all in one sitting. I'm glad, we watched whatever the first 18 minutes on a previous stream, because holy shit. That was bad. That was really fucking bad. Anyways, that was, oh god. Why did I subject myself to that for the content? Alright, I don't know if this is gonna do well. Smash like if you want more shit like this. It gets less concurrent viewers. So, yeah. Maybe I go back to the other format. I don't know, do you guys like this format? I'm just trying something new to see if it sticks. It might not. I might just, whatever, do something else entirely. But, yeah, I don't know. It's dope. Alright. I'm thinking maybe this is like maybe this becomes like a once or twice a week thing, and then I do other streams. Like, I think that the debate streams get way more attention, way more concurrent viewers, way more engagement. But these are fun, right? It's not gonna get as many views if I'm not in the title or thumbnail, That's how it works. But yeah. Like, the maid outfit stream was literally just me wearing a maid outfit. And it's like, okay, it got, like, twice as much attention as some of my other streams. It's like, okay, I wonder why. It'll do better as it becomes consistent and you upload. I do need to upload more. I don't know. I don't want to do topic commentary on the main channel. I think that maybe I do topic commentary videos on the second channel, but I don't want to make content that relies on current topics on the main channel. I want the main channel videos, maybe not even necessarily all of the streams or whatever the fuck, right? But at least all of the videos to, be timeless, something you can watch whenever the fuck. 10 years from now, it's just as entertaining kind of videos. You know what I mean? Evergreen content. That's the goal, at least. But yeah, I like it. Well, alright, fair enough. If you guys like it, I'll keep that in mind. I'm probably not going to do it as much as I am currently, but, what can I say? Anyways, I'm glad that there's some amount of people that like this. It's like, okay, I need to find some way to make it about me. You know what? Yeah, that's what I need to do. Unironically, when I'm in the title and thumbnail, a video does way better, and a stream does way better. If I'm in the thumbnail, and it's about me, and I'm the main focus, and or my audience is also the main focus. Like debating viewers live, me versus the viewers. That really works because it's focused on me and the audience, right? So it works because, you know, it's very specific to my channel, and it's really engaging, right? Why not just talk about things that actually interest? Well, debate interests me, right? This interests me, surprisingly enough. I'm only talking about the Michael Alberto stuff because, whatever, I'm known for being kind of a contrarian when it comes to commentary, right? So if I'm a contrarian judging another person who I guess could be considered a contrarian with a different set of motives and ideals, that could be, well, interesting and entertaining, right? And, you know, maybe there are criticisms of Michael Alberto that could be applied to me. I don't fucking know. But I don't know. I think it's good to criticize people in general if they say things that are wrong. That is right. Alberto did a stream last month with Grimsy and mentioned you. It's on Odyssey and has many slurs. Prob's not safe for YouTube. What did Michael Alberto say about me? If he said good things about me, then I feel bad for doing this now. Fuck, I shouldn't. But I would. But I shouldn't because it doesn't matter because he's still fucked up here. They basically admit they want to troll people because they're gay. Wait, so Michael Alberto isn't like debating Grimsy. They're like on the same side. Yet Grimsy's unhinged. He's gone off the deep end. I don't know. I think he might be on drugs. I do remember seeing a video he did a while ago. It was like an update video, right? Because occasionally I'd watch one of his videos if I was bored and had nothing else to watch, basically. He was one of those content creators, you know? It's like, it's the fuck it, there's nothing else to watch kind of content creator. You know what I mean? So it was that. And there was a video he did where he basically admits, okay, yeah, I have a drug addiction, I'm doing the alcohol stuff, and blah, 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 blah. Shit like that, right? And basically just talking about how, like, he's really depressed, how he thinks maybe he's gonna quit YouTube, blah, blah, blah. And, shit like that. It's not still up. He privated all his videos. Not because of that, but because of Parlo. But that's different. But yeah, no, like, it's like, I don't know, I remember leaving a lengthy comment, like, actually, being, like, pretty nice to him. I don't know. He seems to receive it well, so I don't know. It's like, whatever, I wanted to see him, change and grow and improve, but he did the opposite. I wanted to see him recover from his drug addiction, but something tells me it only got worse. Because he seems more unhinged over time, not less. Grimsy is sad. Yeah, I feel bad for him. I don't know. I think that he seems like a very angry person. And obviously that shit sucks, you know? So, I don't know. He probably is not living the best life. So... Grimsy is like the Sneeko of commentary, except extraordinarily uninteresting. Yeah, I don't know. I think that Grimsy is also somehow less self-aware than Sneeko. It's like, Sneeko did what he did for money, right? Now, sure, maybe Grimsy plays it up for the camera or whatever, but he seems genuinely mentally ill. Like, genuinely. Like, he seems like he's genuinely fucked in the head. Because he doesn't even do it in a way that's entertaining. Right? I can sort of, even though Sneeko doesn't entertain me, I understand the appeal, at least, you know, in some sense, right? He's barely in his 20s. He's like a pack-a-day smoker. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to be too harsh when talking about Grimsy. Even though he's, like, talked shit about me or whatever, I don't really care. I mean, he's not the worst when it comes to talking about me. Whatever. Half of the shit he said about me was all just whatever, him shit posting basically, which I don't mind. I don't care. It is what it is. You can shit post about me if you want, but you know, anyways, I think. Oh no, Michael Alberto apparently did a stream or something, but it's privated now. Hold on. Here it says Michael Alberto is live with technicals. DeOrio victory. He thinks he won. Holy shit! But it's privated. Video unavailable. This video is private. Fuck you, Michael Alberto. That would have been good content for me, but no. Fuck you.
Say when you're
piece of shit. I wonder if anybody reacted to it. Tommy C was live like 5 hours ago. Does he have it like archived or something? Or is this the stream?
Too fucking old. That's 100% true. Fuck that shit. I'll goof on the lolcow, but I'm not arguing by proxy over a fucking age of consent horseshit. I said on record that I think people need a road to redemption. By the way, I did change
based Tommy C right off
my
the
position
bat.
on Zero, and I tell you why. Because there is a major difference between Zero and technicals, or Zero and Zaptie and Zero. Zaptie fucked up and showed remorse. The other guy fucked up, thought he was fucked. Technicals bailed him out, and then he turned around and goes, "I want to sue that bitch." He has no remorse whatsoever, and I got to be honest with you, was probably more deserving of a cancellation than I ever thought to begin with, and I regret.
Does he react to the stream though? Is this it? Because if he reacts, what is this? Shoe on head, video essay. Oh, I actually saw that. It's actually a decent video, surprisingly. I don't know. It wasn't. He's not even. I don't know. He could have made worse videos, I guess. Does he? Because I know he was doing a. Is this it? Is this the stream? No. I don't think they watched the stream. That sucks. Yeah, no. Maybe this was after the stream. I don't know. Or, well, it definitely was. If it's not showing up on the homepage, it has to be. Okay, well, that sucks. I want to... Does anyone have the stream? Femyoz, the VOD is on Kick. Oh, shit. Sorry. All right, let me go on kick.com. Hold on. Do I just search Michael Alberto? I can't find him. On his Discord. Retardios. Cute. What the fuck? Where? What do I search? What do you mean? I don't want to join fucking, what's his face? Michael Alberto's.
Say when you're dealing with somebody who...
No, shut up. I hate you. You suck. Twitter, Instagram. Jesus Christ, this looks like a sketchy link. I hope I don't get IP grabbed. Oh god. Alright, fuck it. Kick. Yeah. Alright. Oh, it's cause I fucking typed a space between Michael and Alberto. Okay, yeah. What the fuck? Alright. Yeah. Alright, what the fuck? 7 hours ago. It's gotta be this. Alright. Alright. I don't care.
Think somebody else's victory,
Ah!
bro.
That's too far.
Alberto still engages, but you can't say the same thing about DeOrio.
No. How does this thing is weird.
You know, I was...
No. That's okay.
Inappropriate
Oh, wait, I don't need to... All right.
It was taking a toll on me. It was beginning to take a mental toll on me, but it's finally out. So I want to thank obviously everybody who's I've seen some people donate on coffee. Somebody sent like $75 yesterday, so thank you for that. I sent them a message.
How do you
I've
skip
been trying to respond
forward
to
by
everybody
5
who donates
seconds?
through Super Thanks or through other websites. If I miss you, just message me and I'll make sure to
Is there a way to pause it with the space bar?
personally thank you.
Okay, yeah, okay, you just have to click that first. Is there a way of like skipping or rewinding by 5 seconds like there is on YouTube?
Now let's get Tech in here.
He reacted to my Augie video. What do you say? Kick VOD scrubbing is horrible. True.
I'm calling him right now. You there?
Yeah, what's popping?
It's you're using the wrong mic, I think, right now.
Fuck. Hold on.
Take your time. Take your time. Let him.
Why is there not a good skip ahead?
You know,
feature?
I
This
purposely
sucks.
played the music because these two songs perfectly sync into each other. I didn't even do it.
I don't care. Get to the point.
We're waiting for Tech to fix his microphone. We're gonna talk about the happenings.
Talk about the happenings.
The drama.
Okay, then talk about it. Talk about it.
Sometimes when my computer.
Can you just turn up your gain? Because I feel like your thing on max is still a little quiet.
Yeah, one sec.
Yeah, take your time.
Talk about the drama.
So what did you think about? Oh, I don't know. Let you fix your mic before.
Oh my
before I start asking
God.
you questions. Let me read-
Testing.
Yep. Okay, that's better.
Well, one thing's for certain. I sure as hell feel a lot better about my ability to entertain. Holy fuck.
Okay, it looks better.
Yeah, much better, much better. So, what did you think of DeOrio running last night?
That was so funny, dude. You know, my favorite part about having the verified checkmark now is that I know he saw all the messages. Like, he was ignoring the ad me for like a solid 5 minutes. I was like, come on, bro, fucking ad me. What is this?
The lyrics. He swept it up. He got his broomstick out. He swept it up.
Yeah. I mean, I went on my fucking tour of debating like 40 niggas. I'm not, like, I'm getting the DeOrio debate.
Hey, we're on YouTube.
He's not going to run this long.
Remember that. But,
Hey, we're on YouTube. Remember that. Jesus Christ.
But, you know, you're black, so I guess you can say it. I don't think YouTube cares.
Did I say the N-word?
No, just oh God.
You did.
Oh my, I'm so African. I didn't even notice.
Well, I think if I...
Damn, oh my God. Tried to roast me, but ended up agreeing with pretty much everything I said. Okay, hold on. Retards be spamming in chat. You're getting a 5-minute timeout, okay? Fuck you. I literally don't care. Damn, you're fucking hilarious. Saying something about naked Jesus? What are you talking about? I think I showed gay Jesus kissing gay Muhammad. I think that's what you're talking about. But I didn't show I didn't show naked Jesus. Sounds pretty hot though, not gonna lie. Alright, let's continue.
I just turn off the DVR, we should be good, right? Isn't that how it works?
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
I'm just gonna turn off either way. We got 90 on YouTube and I think 20 on Kick. So thank you everybody for coming out. But yeah, you know, Tech, I'd like to personally thank you, you know, once again for helping me. You know, you looked over, you're like the editor of the script, you looked over it.
I should try streaming on Kick at some point and see if I get any concurrence.
I made the blueprint, Alberto executed.
Real.
I'll have to try it in 2 ways. I'll try doing it without promoting it and just doing it on Kick to see how does the Kick algorithm work? Does it will it promote you to anybody? And then seeing, okay, will people that already are in my audience go to my Kick?
Magnificently, if I might add.
Thank you so much. It means a lot coming from you, you know. You know, I don't want this to be too cringe, but, you know, you're one of the, like, most talented people I've had the opportunity to work with. So, you know, hearing you...
Femyoz, what about the good old days of your streams where me and your chat would just be down bad and trolling? I mean, yeah. I mean, sometimes that still happens. It's just, I've been in so much drama that it's like... Drama whores flood the chat sometimes. This isn't the stream Femyoz was mentioned. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, okay, fair enough. I was confused.
So you're hearing you say that, it means a lot, And I'm so happy, you know, I've spent months, you know, suffering with, you know, these people, you know, they make up every lie. The new lie is I get pegged. That's the new lie they've made up.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, if you're getting pegged, you're getting pegged. You're winning in life. I'm just saying.
I don't even get that one. It's like they're
know.
really grasping at straws at this point.
It's interesting to me because I feel like when you make up lies, you know, you slowly intensify the lies, you know, over time, right?
Mm-hmm.
You think they would
They're
go
like, oh, it's just a meme, bro. I just put your face next to Epstein and Cosby. I didn't mean anything by it. It's just a meme, bro.
Yeah, I just put your
lay it
picture.
down.
I just put your picture next to Epstein. And
I just put your picture on a fake sex offender registry, bro. Like, come on, what are you upset about?
Yeah, that was the joke.
Yeah, bro. And it's like he also said like I was a sex pest. He called me a lolicon, but he just wants to focus.
Did he?
Just on that.
Why didn't you show? Okay, if he called you a lolicon, why didn't you show that tweet or those tweets or hit a clip of him saying that in your video? Why are you just saying it now? Oh, so conveniently when you're doing it in a live format, meaning that oh, okay, well, the reason I didn't pull it up isn't because it doesn't exist, it's because I'm doing a live stream.
I think for the punchline on the
people in his chat hated me. Like, this one person was really molding and saying I had no idea what I was talking about when I ended up being proven right like 2 weeks later. Real. Okay, honestly, I get that feeling. It's like a lot of people will hate me, and then they'll get mad at me for saying something that's objectively true, and then I get proven right, and then they just pretend like I didn't say anything and that nothing happened, and that they had nothing to do with disagreeing with me on that, and that they were just joking. Or some shit.
Well, what did he say about Courtney? Something about sexual advancements? I'm waiting for the punchline on that, Sway. I'm waiting for the punchline on that one.
Everyone knows Alberto fucks. That's not even a
Three times a day. 3 times a day.
That's so funny.
Yo, I can't say that on YouTube, but thank you for the sub on Kick. I appreciate it. The sub.
So
if you guys want to, sub on Kick, you can do that too. This is gonna be my last stream for a bit. I say that as if I haven't streamed all month. I haven't streamed all month, but I'm taking a break.
I don't care.
A break.
Dude, say something I care about.
So bad. Should we play the clip right now? Go to
Guys,
Twitter.
I swear I'm not sweeping.
I'm not sweeping. I'm not sweeping.
Swear.
I swear. That's exactly what he was doing. Yeah, I found the clip. Let me screen share so you can watch this. We'll talk a bit more, then we'll play some Fortnite.
We can talk over Fortnite.
Yeah, no, of course, yeah. But
it's just so
I want to play
dumb.
this clip first because it's mad funny.
At least,
yeah.
Also, what the fuck is this overlay? Why is he using an overlay when he's not? Oh, okay. I don't understand. What the point? Why does he have the American flag thingy in the background? It's not just like an American flag. It's like a weird.
I think if I go here.
I don't know.
There we go.
I think, dude,
it's a strange background. DeOrio resident.
This one's calling. I assume that's not the case, right?
No, I'm not talking to him.
Yeah.
I was watching you edit this in Discord last night. You had to like boost gang his audio because of how quiet he is.
Dude, it was technical.
He sounds so defeated.
This calling. I assume that's not the case, right?
No, I'm not talking to him.
No, I'm not talking to him.
I've mentally buck broken this dude. Like, but here's the thing. Like, Alberto will take licks from fucking.
Okay, so what if you don't talk to me? Does that same line of logic apply? Michael Alberto, I think if you need to debate me, or else you're being. It's because if you don't, it's because you've been defeated. I defeated you. Let's go.
Ethan Ralph, he'll even go onto like a stream with lyrics, get like 3v1, and he still engages. Alberto still engages, but you can't say the same thing about DeOrio. Yet I get these fucking cockriders in my replies like, you're running from me. Like, fuck you. Go get your fucking leader over here.
That debate with Ralph was bad, but he threw the gauntlet and I showed up.
Yeah. I feel like that's something that I feel like most people that are reasonable can at least respect me for, was the whatever. I was in a debate with a Cheeto and his friend group, or whatever the fuck, right? I was obviously outnumbered. It was me and Jalen versus everybody else, or whatever the fuck. But the way I conducted myself in that debate was really good. And I mean, the fact that I won that, despite being at a severe disadvantage, The American flag doesn't mix well with the retro Windows aesthetic. Yeah. The color scheme kind of fucks with it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it.
That's more than anything DeOrio could ever say.
I don't think he can decide what aesthetic he wants, so he's just trying all of them at once.
DeOrio DM'd me after that stream, and he was like, "Good stream, by the way." It's like, bro, you won't even show up to debate technicals. Like, you're celebrating somebody else's victory, bro. You won't even...
That's why he gets like aided lyrics. He's like, yo, dude, go do this debate for me, bro, so I can watch. Like, oh my god, bro. He's so lazy he can't even do the debate himself.
Yeah, I'll get to those super.
I agree that people should be more willing to debate, specifically when it comes to me, though.
Just in a second, let's just keep watching.
I think that's all I got. Is that everything? Let me just make sure. Yeah.
Like, he only gets cocky when he's 3v1ing. They just see a femboy talking shit about their favorite parasocial streamer, and they lose it. Yeah, it's like... But, like, in that debate specifically, I was, like, so calm, and everything I said was, like, impossible to misconstrue as unreasonable, so there wasn't really much they could do. It's like, I was, like, a lot of the shit I was saying was, like, it wasn't even like leftist talking points. It was just center left shit a lot of the time. Well, like, you know, it's whatever. It's like they couldn't even whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. No, that's the stance.
Fair, the American flag doesn't mix well with. I don't know. I'm sure it mixes well with something. Okay?
Not that. Let's see the rest of this video though.
Good luck.
All right, I appreciate you calling in. I mean, I asked like I was contentious with you too, so it wasn't a dick suck.
No problem, buddy.
But
No, I appreciate it.
All right, see.
Thank you.
If anyone says I'm sweeping for fucking DeOrio or I'm sucking his cock, literally kill yourself.
Oh, you can't say that on YouTube. What the fuck?
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I would have added technicals, he would have immediately lost.
Is he saying you would have lost or DeOrio would have lost?
He's saying I would have immediately lost.
No,
Probably
you would
because
not.
lyrics would suck him so hard I wouldn't have a chance to say anything. Like what? Is this, bro? Cucking the content for no reason.
Okay, I will say, watching commentary YouTubers starting to get into debate is really weird. It feels weird, because I used to watch commentary YouTubers, not all of the ones that are relevant today, but, like, I knew who Nick DeOrio was in 2018, 2019. I knew who Tipster was. I knew of Augie RFC. I didn't know much about him. I never watched his content. I do remember watching Nick's content back in the day. And I thought, yeah, he makes some solid videos. Though I did think the same thing about John Swan. I mean, I'll give him credit. He's a decent editor. But, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it's, like, weird to see. I think I remember, I think I even, like, found out about, like, I knew about lyrics. But I don't know, I watched some of his videos, like, in the back, like, I'd put them in the background, right? So if I, like, when I was, like, 15, I think I would have been, was I 15? No, wait, no. It would have been, I would have been 15 or 16. And I would put them on in the background while I was lifting weights. I'm not even kidding. That is like, I don't know, whatever.
I would have added technicals, he would have immediately lost.
And now it's like, okay, now, but then like way later, like you know, like a bit later, I start, you know, getting into debate, completely disconnected from commentary. You know, I started watching Hunter Avalone, I started watching Vosh, etc. And then I sort of became a debate nerd myself. You know, it started out with whatever, one stream where it's like, you know what, I see people debate, I'm gonna try it for once, you know, I'm probably not gonna be that good. And then it's like, debating people becomes like one of my main things. It's like weird. And now it's like, I see these commentary YouTubers that like, some of whom I used to watch back in the day. When, whatever, I was like a kid, basically, you know, in my early and mid-teen years, right? And it's like, oh wow, now they're getting into debate, like, after me. It feels weird. It's like, holy shit, they're doing the thing I did. I think I'm ahead of my time. You know, I don't know. I think that's the real reason. I was the first commentary-esque person to do it, alright? I'm ahead of the entire community, alright? That's how it works. I mean, to be fair, am I wrong? I don't know.
I asked the hard questions.
He asked the hard questions. That's why he wouldn't add you. You know, he could have like said like, "Oh, I'm being unbiased" if he added you.
There could have been way more pushback too, and he kind of let DeOrio have the reins there, and start calling you out. Like, he tried to call out that screenshot that you put in the video that you even preemptively said the exact defense that he used in this live stream, but he was so fucking checked out from the video because he's pausing every 5 seconds.
I will say, I think it would be more entertaining, and maybe this is something that happens in the future, is if instead of debating over fucking commentary YouTube drama, if they were to debate over actual like topics that matter. You know what I mean? Like politics or whatever the fuck, right? That would actually be really entertaining. Because they would all not know what they're talking about, and they would make the worst arguments, and it would be really funny to watch. It would be similar to how A Cheeto and his whole squad lost to me and to Jalen in a trans debate. Even though I was like, me and Jalen were at the biggest disadvantage. It's like I don't even know how the fuck he lost. It's like insane. Like, you have to be incredibly stupid to lose in that position. It's like, whatever.
that he didn't even notice it.
Anything that requires more intellect than whatever is required to just simply dogpile somebody. Anything that goes beyond that is too much.
Such a bad stream. Like, he would pause the video, he would make an argument, and then my video.
Nick said he's tired of every commentary controversy. Nick said he's tired of every commentary controversy boiling down to trans issues. So I don't think that's gonna happen. But I think if anything, it'll happen more. He doesn't like it because that's where it's headed. Not because that's where it's been. I mean, it's been there to an extent, but it's becoming more and more. You know what I mean? But like, that's the thing, right? Is there's like a time and a place, right? When people like me talk about it, it's good because I actually understand this subject material. When someone like a Cheeto talks about it, it's only good in the context of him getting shit on, right? That's the only instance in which it's acceptable. Right? It's like, what? Other than that, though, it's like, okay, these people don't know what the fuck they're talking about, right? But yeah, no, it's like, I don't know.
Oh, would then disprove the argument he just made.
DeOrio's like, look at this fucking tweet. It has extra context where I said it was gross because he knew him since he was 13, and you pointed out that the 4-year age gap is always going to be a 4-year age gap, and they.
Okay, so I said this before, and I'll say it again. Is a 14-year-old and an 18-year-old the same as a 56-year-old and a 60-year-old? I mean, you set a standard just now for a 4-year age gap always being a 4-year age gap. It's still a 4-year age gap when it's a 56 and a 60-year-old. But oh wait, let me guess, that's different. Why is it different? Well, because the proportion of time that they've been on the planet for is different, right? So, obviously, that's more of an extreme example, right? But to claim that the number of years is the sole factor is just dishonest, right? It's not just the number of years between the two parties involved. Yeah, like 56 and 60, that's not predatory, right?
They only started the flirting and the inappropriate conversation when she was 16 and he was 20. And I talked to DeOrio in DMs because he would never answer the question. I was like,
yeah, apparently they don't know what grooming is. It's like, okay, but you groom somebody into that. It's like what Onision did. Oh, well, technically, I didn't have sex with her till she was 18. It's like, okay. But clearly there was stuff that was done more subtly to lead up to that. Come on.
Do you think Minilad is a pedophile? And I'm pretty sure he said no. That's what he was saying. He doesn't think Minilad is a pedophile, but he thinks it's bad because he knew her longer. And it's like,
wait,
what?
He doesn't think Minilad is a pedophile? Okay.
Nothing inappropriate was alleged until she was the same age as the Zaptie case. So, like,
well,
I don't
the
even
fake
see
age
how
in
that's
the
relevant.
Zaptie case. It's just
the
DeOrio double standard. The DeOrio double.
Wait, what's the double standard? Is the double standard that he doesn't think that a 3-year age gap between a 17 and a 20-year-old is the same as what is it, a 13-year-old and an 18-year-old or whatever the fuck? Okay, I don't think that's a double standard. I just think that that's two different situations that aren't the same as each other.
Standard.
It's fucking
wild.
insane.
It's just, I don't know. This was.
I think I have to go. It's late over here. Bye, everyone. Goodbye, puppy from the alt account. I hope you enjoyed your stay.
It's a bad stream for lyrics because he admitted multiple times he didn't even know what he was talking about. It's like, why would you do a stream if you don't know what you're talking about? Like, I've spent like.
Okay, welcome to Commentary YouTube. To be fair,
6 months with technicals who spent probably 2 years doing all the research.
Is Technicals actually good at research, though?
Like, obviously, we both know what we're talking about, and this guy's gonna do a
talking about in what regard?
Stream where he's gonna try to epically own me on a topic he knows nothing about.
Which topic?
Like, there was parts in the stream where even he couldn't sweep it up.
You gotta
what's the topic?
Love when DeOrio not only cuts the age gap in half.
Oh wait, no, it's the Zaptie situation. They're still talking about that. Wait, wouldn't Nick DeOrio be more likely to know more about the topic than anybody else in the discussion, since he spent hours researching and creating videos, like multiple videos about it, and then later went on to make corrections because he got a few details wrong and then made an entire twit longer? Like, but he's the one that hasn't done enough research. Okay.
But then makes up a fake legal argument. And mind you, he already knew that.
He already went back and said, okay, the legal argument was cringe. Okay, that wasn't a good argument, but everything else still stands.
The girl was 14 by the time he was making the video, right? So he knows the girl's 14, yet still puts in the
Wait, Nick knows that the girl's 14 when he makes the video?
script he could have legally had sex with this girl. It's like, it's so...
What he meant by that, if that's what he said, he clearly meant that based on the information that Zaptie had, right? Because in Zaptie's mind, this person was 17, not 14, right? So based on the information that Zaptie was privy to, that would be what you would use, right? Maybe he worded it wrong. I don't know. This seems really uncharitable.
So fucking insanely negligent that I don't understand how he still has those videos up on his channel.
It's wild, bro. It's wild.
So if you get like 2 details wrong in like a like a long ass video essay, you have to like remove the entire thing. That seems insane.
It's like even like we were.
Why can't you just make corrections? Which is what Nick did, by the way.
Listening to that Twitter space a little bit by the Alex Gekmo guy, and even he said like DeOrio should just take down the video and re-edit it and fix the errors.
Well, he was saying.
Then it's gonna get fucked algorithmically. Like what? So like you mean like upload it as a new video or like I don't know. It just seems like okay. If 99% of the video is correct and good, is it really worth removing it because you got something wrong like one time in one instance? Oh, okay.
Saying that Tom had.
If you got like a few details wrong or you made one bad argument, you should remove the entire thing that you spent hours on and then re-upload a version of it that's going to do worse algorithmically. Okay.
This whole fucking document with all the fixes, which is probably just my video put into a document. So, like, just release my video with your voice over it and you'll be good.
I mean, they should just do it. I think Tom...
I mean, I guess if he releases it as, like... If he re-releases it, maybe the traction it would get from people getting the notification and clicking on it might push it a little bit, but I don't know. I feel like it would die off faster. And it wouldn't have as much, evergreen, potential, I guess. I don't know. That's the way I see it.
And I mean, I know they never will.
I could be wrong on that.
Do this. This is part of the reason I was trying to be like amicable towards like Tom and Augie for as long as possible. This was kind of like a childish like thought I had, but I was thinking my video would be so good, and if I didn't like really attack the other people, because I know like all of their opinions stem from DeOrio. I'm like, well, if I can disprove DeOrio's opinion so well, like they'll just have to side with me.
That's the thing.
And that's just,
and it's like
he knows. Silly.
He knows he's the expert. He knows he's the source on like most of the research. He knows that he ran the story. But then when you try to call him out on it, he's going to deflect and be like, "Oh, go watch."
Call him out on what? Like, yeah, if he got details wrong and then those details were corrected by him and other content creators that also talked about the same topic and maybe even went into more detail in certain regards, then yeah, that makes sense. I don't see why you wouldn't. It just seems like a... Why is the camera like this? Okay. Well, that's nice. Love that.
Watch Tom's video. Oh, go watch Augie's coverage. Go watch all of this. But these people are citing him.
Yeah.
So it's like, why don't you just fucking stand on your own 2 feet and defend your case that you made a 3-part series on and fucked up the most basic part of it, which is the ages.
It's like...
Wait, fucked up the most basic part? Oh, okay. What did he fuck up specifically?
It's not even like it's like a minor thing. It's like, oh, they started talking...
Like, as in what? Because clearly the girl said she was 17, and Zaptie was 20.
Like, it's not like he said, oh, they started talking in October instead of like December. It's not like a minor,
super
minor detail.
It's he had to go back like 4 to 5 months to even say that Zaptie was 19 from the allegation. So he went all the way back. He's like, okay, he started talking to her when she was 19. I'm gonna keep saying 19, even though none.
So, oh, this is in reference to Nick DeOrio conflating when they met versus when they started dating. Zaptie was 19 when they met. He was 20 when they started dating. So I guess he conflated those two, intentionally or not. I think that's a forgivable thing, right? That's not that big of a deal as long as he corrects it, which he did.
None of the allegation and the flirting happened when he was allegedly 19. You know how fucking deceptive that is?
That's just who he is, man. It's just who he is.
And I broke all of this down in my live stream. Responding to his shitty Google Doc that he made.
His
in like
Cope document.
Yeah, his Cope doc.
He broke out the red pen.
Response.
The final response. He broke out the red pen for that one. You there?
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's just, I don't know, dude. It's, I mean, like we could stay here to we're blue in the face screaming about this. They're never gonna change their minds. I mean, I would respect DeOrio and Tom a lot if they took down their videos and maybe made if they think about this. Think about
if they made a Michael Alberto approved video. Yeah, I'm sure you'd love that.
They could just reuse content. It's been 5 years. Why don't they just collab, take down their videos, and make a new, revised, better version of their videos about Zaptie?
Because then that would require being honest about it.
Yeah.
But they were honest when they made those corrections. That's the point. I don't see the need for making an entirely new video, rehashing old shit. Right? The general narrative that they portrayed, I guess, was, well, it was honest. It was a defensive Zaptie that 99% of was correct. What? They got a few details wrong. Oh no.
Yeah,
they don't want to get shit for fucking up coverage. Of course no one's going to respond to it. Why do you think DeOrio is ducking it so hard? Why do you think it was one of the...
He ducked it by making an entire twit longer and responding to it and making corrections. That's ducking it? What are you talking about? That's the opposite.
The worst times he's had on the internet.
He did say that.
Do you like, what do you want? Do you want him to make a YouTuber apology video? Like, what? Okay.
That clip was originally in the video.
So you're acting like this is a bigger deal than it is.
Yeah. But that was before I started blocking people on Twitter, and I'm like, well, they're gonna say I'm a hypocrite, so I can't include that.
Bro is mentally buck broken.
Yeah. Let me check Kick real quick. We have 25 people on Kick, and I think 140 on YouTube, so thank you for everybody for coming out for...
How does he get 140 concurrence? What the fuck? Streams are ass. Yeah, alright, this sucks. I'm not watching any more of this. This is awful. Horrible. Horrible content creator. Fuck that shit. I don't care. Maybe we watch it later. This sucks. This is bad. Anyways... Alright, anything else you want me to talk about, chat? I don't know. If I will. But maybe I do, or maybe I don't. Oh, I didn't do a fit check. Hold on. Maybe I do that. Hold on. Certified hood classic, I must say. Alright. Sorry. Alberto can get views because he networks well, which is something you should do. What do you suggest I do for that? Because, like, that's... I mean, I sort of network, but I'm like... I don't know. You got connection? Well, yeah. But I don't know what to specifically do. I don't want to just collab for the sake of collabing, right? I want to do it if there's, like, some common interest where we both want to make the same video at the same time type of thing. It has to be something there's a genuine passion for, you know what I mean? Start reaching out to other small Okay, but small commentary... Most commentary people hate me. So, there's a few that don't, but... I mean, I already kind of did that a little bit. I have been kind of an orbiter to an extent, but... I don't... Like, that's the other thing, is I feel bad if I, like, benefit too much from, like, a genuine friendship. It's like, what the fuck? You know? I don't know. It's like, I don't want to just use people, right? I'm not just Orbit DGG. Maybe. Don't actually, though? Alright. I don't know if it would work or not. I don't know. If I focus more on the debates, I feel like, yeah, whenever I do the debate stuff, it's more specific to me. And it seems to work better. Just do like a more formal okay. 99% of the shit I've been quote-unquote criticized for is just dumb shit that doesn't matter. Most of it is just, oh, I had bad optics. Oops. I won't do that again because it makes me look bad. There was like one situation that I've already addressed like 5 trillion times. Okay, I don't need to make a whole video about it. Alright, I don't care enough anymore. I'm just gonna do whatever the fuck. GG, we're willing to support Mr. Girl. He should be good. Well, I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know. I could see that being... I don't know. I feel like if I was like a big Vosh orbiter, maybe that would work. I don't know. I feel like his community would be way more chill than anybody's community in commentary, right? I don't know. But could be me. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I feel like those kinds of people wouldn't give a shit about like any controversial shit I said or did. The commentary on your side by going hard on Keffels for what? I don't have an issue with Keffels. I'm not gonna force myself to dislike Keffels to get commentary YouTubers to like me. That's fucking insane. DG actually has everything you want. Drama and politics as well as unfiltered shit. Okay, you know what? Fair enough. Maybe I become a big DGGer. Fuck it, why not? Your choice, but the attitude won't get you where you want to be. It's all about self-marketing. I don't know. I mean, there are people that market themselves really poorly on purpose to stand out, and sometimes that works. You never know. I don't know. If it boils down to marketing, I'm probably gonna use guerrilla marketing tactics, okay? I don't want to do something boring, okay? Fuck that. Alright? The YouTube... I see the YouTube comments I've left as like a weird, almost guerrilla marketing tactic. Maybe it failed. It was still a marketing tactic nonetheless. You know, marketing tactics don't have to be, you know, seen as marketing tactics. At the same time, they'll burn the fuck out of you if you fuck up. Fuck up in what regard? Because that matters. Because, like, in terms of, like, are my positions consistent? The answer is going to be yes. Have I done anything unforgivable? The answer is no. Am I willing to change? The answer is yes. Am I stubborn as shit? The answer is also yes. So, there's that. Guerrilla marketing is monkey business. Yeah, you're not wrong. Not wrong. It can work sometimes. I was like watching a Turkey Tom video. Yeah, because I was like listening to it while I was like eating. I was making myself, I don't know if I'd say it's probably closer to dinner. So I was making myself dinner. So I was like listening to a Turkey Tom video about some streamer that did that. I forgot what I was like not paying that much attention. But like it was like some dude that got banned from Twitch that was like friends with Sneeko, but then not friends with Sneeko that went on to Fresh and Fit or something. I don't fucking remember. You got Tommy's. Matt Pitt likes. Okay, that's true. See, but that's the thing is I don't want to like force anything or be cringe or like do anything. It's like, oh no, fuck. Now I fucked this up as well, right? I don't want to fuck it. I don't want to fuck it up with like the few people that actually are chill with me. Really, just gotta use your connections? Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I'm just not ready yet. You know what I mean? Like I'm not ready. I'm not ready to be part of a broader community, if that makes sense. I don't have the mentality for it, if that makes sense. Not just because I'm not intellectually capable or unwilling. It's more along the lines of just, it's a lot of pressure. Also, clean up your social media presence and stop saying retarded shit that gets you banned. Yeah, I guess. Having a decent sized Twitter would help? Yeah, it would. But all my Twitter accounts get suspended. My largest Twitter account, I think, was at FemboyCali. I had, like, whatever, like, about, like, I think I had over 200 followers. And it was, like, over the course of just, like, a few months. So it wasn't, like, bad. So I never really had a Twitter account that, like, people actually followed, you know? All my other ones, I think, just got shadow banned before they got suspended. Because you're retarded. No, it's because... Don't tell people to kill people to keep themselves safe. Wait, what? Oh, I see. Okay, I see what you're saying. Well, no. I don't know. But if it's a Nazi, then they deserve it, okay? I'm sorry. Like, if I tell a Nazi to ride a tricycle off a cliff, like, that's not like a death threat. That's not hateful. That's just me being funny and them getting shit on. Like, it's based when I say that, okay? I'm sorry. Like, fuck Twitter. It's even worse now that Elon owns it. Censorship is actually worse. That's what gets you banned. Yeah, which is fucking retarded. It's stupid. It's like, fuck Twitter. Like, I'm sorry, I should be allowed to tell a literal Nazi who wants to commit a genocide against all Jews and all trans people, you know, who's saying transphobic slurs at me, or whatever the fuck, you know. I should be allowed to tell them to ride a tricycle off a cliff. Like what? Why the fuck shouldn't I be able to do it, right? I don't know. Just post the low tier god image. God, no. It's so unoriginal. Musk is the Trump of Twitter, or worse. Or worse. I'm done with Twitter for at least like a... Yeah, it's not like I'm missing out on much. Let's be real. That's how Xander Hall went out? Yeah. Exactly. I think he got permanently suspended because him and some other people were telling Nazis to Xander Hall themselves. I'm not even joking. This is the funniest shit ever. I forgot about that. That was pretty good. That was a good meme. Yeah, I don't know. No one really uses, what is it, Blue Sky? Threads doesn't really get used. I don't know. Like, that's the thing. I have connections. But, like, I guess one of the reasons I don't use them is because I almost see it as using people. And I don't like using people. It feels wrong. You know what I mean? If you can't tell other commentary people you're streaming, or you've uploaded a new video, if other people can't repost or reply to you or send support to you, that's bad. Yeah, but like, it's like they know I exist, right? They can subscribe with notifications on. It's like, I don't want to I don't know, I don't want to spam people's DMs. Oh, hey, by the way, dude, I'm streaming. Better tune in. It's like, well, maybe they're doing something. Maybe they're busy. Maybe I'm annoying them. It's like, what am I? I'm some 1K sub channel. Why would they give a shit about me? You know?